Hi everybody, welcome to Alters and Adventures.
Good times. Alrighty. With that in mind, a few quick reminders if you do want to interact with the stream. We do have points going on Twitch, twitch.tv/Alters and Adventures, where you can have ways to give the players advantage, disadvantage, all that good stuff. If you don't want to see DM side of secrecy, then you are more than welcome to migrate over to the other platform that I'm not going to say because I don't want Twitch yelling at me. That is being run by Luna. And you can find that information down below in the panels.
And vice versa, if you want to find Z here or Bear and have either of them DM for you, or you want to go to their Twitch, if you look below in the credits, hit the button, hit the links. Mwah.
I have a Twitch. Woo-wee.
You start playing.
Oh yes.
Start playing.
Maybe I'm not
for you.
We're not the only one that's having a melty brain moment. Noted.
Yeah.
You know what? What do you want, Psycho? Oh shit!
No!
Silas,
It
get
begins!
naked.
This is for the entire session!
I'm just laughing at the sort of like he's waking up. Yes, good day to looks in the mirror or something. He's wearing a suit. Goes to walk away from the mirror. Looks down. He's in the dress. Mother.
Yes.
Like, it's a beautiful start to the day. You get out of bed, you wash your face, you look extra handsome and classy today. You're ready to go kick ass after having a good time making your boat. And then suddenly, as you step out of your door into the den, the dress. Motherfucker.
I would assume it is the clink of the heels.
That would give it away. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Epic Psycho over here doing God's work. Love it.
Bless you. Epic Psycho, you get inspiration. Enjoy. It's not really used for anything, but we appreciate you. With that in mind, when we last left off, after having a successful mission, getting the key of the warrior, I'll use it Wednesday, beautiful. After a successful key of the warrior acquisition, you guys had a nice break opportunity to go help Silas with a new job opportunity, working with Jindamara and one of the other people that got captured and or branded by Kilara, and it led to getting some cash through a fishing tournament. Madness included a weird void shark that put voices in Silas's head, along with landmines, a divorce paper that was waterlogged, and an outhouse that is currently being used in the restaurant.
Funky fear
with
dolphin.
that, though. Yep, the funky fear dolphin. Lots of shit. And I will say for the last shameless plug of that, if you are interested in that material of Wi-Fi dragons you could be fishing, you can find the link to iopublishing down below in the panels as well. But we start today's session with y'all definitely having had a well-earned long rest, getting settled in, and we'll say it's been another couple of days since that time. Silas, we already know how your day's starting. What about the rest of you?
Well, Kilara is, I guess, up and about, and I think they kind of start their usual day with, like, you know, a brief exercise, a little bit of fitness, something to wake up. Like, definitely not what MJ does, but definitely this character for sure. Little working out, maybe checking in with Lexa and Belza and practicing a little bit more with their Infernal.
Oh yes, the seminar classes.
Yes, they're trying so hard.
I still imagine Lexa, like, every time you all come in, she, like, finds, like, the school teacher outfit and just slaps it on, like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah, because he's probably joining for this as well.
Yep.
Now, now let me know, is it, like, just a teacher's outfit, or is it, like, a sexy teacher, like,
It's
like
Lexa.
Yes.
Okay, so Kilara the entire time is blushing a little bit and finding it difficult to focus, but trying really hard.
You really got to work on your study skills, sweetie.
Meanwhile, Key, on the other hand, like, probably blush evident on the face, but still just paying attention, whole 9 yards, no fucks given.
Mm-hmm.
The contradicting thoughts that are going through both of your heads. Kilar, meanwhile, Key, what if I can find an outfit like that?
Or if I can join her in the outfit. Maybe I can split her alone?
Oh!
That would definitely be a Key thought.
Ooh.
Definitely.
And all you
with
hear
that,
from
though-
Silas is a God fucking damn it across the hallway.
Wonder what happened to him this time.
Bet you the dress.
Oh, right in the morning. Just
Tinder
look.
probably, I'll say as you come in, Tinder's probably like beside Silas, like adjusting the outfit, being like, the seams were a little too tight around the shoulders. God damn it.
Poking it out. Oh, buddy, first thing in the morning. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry. Oh, you're sorry.
He probably
He just
poking out,
kinda
looking at it.
and he's like brushing away, like, get off of me. God.
Excuse me for trying to make sure you look pretty and proper.
Pretty and proper. Pretty and proper.
Would you prefer to
Laughing.
be handsome and dashing?
He laughing. At least the proper part's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
It's the morning. It's the morning. I'm not ready to deal with this today, but for now I can't take it off. I've tried.
Oh, buddy.
It is a very entertaining show. Observe as you see the Tinder grab like the dress from the chest and rip, and the moment she
Get off
rips,
of me, woman!
you see another dress underneath.
It's just, huh. Interesting.
Ow! Wait,
Uh,
hold on. As he then grabs it from the side, pulls it off, there's another dress. Just, the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Kilara wants to try.
Just pulls the dress off, hands the Key. Key looking at it like, starts mending one side, maybe for later.
Kilara wants to try this, pull the dress off, and it instantly replaces itself. So Kilara is gonna go up, get the light bulb moment, and go and grab the dress and just start splitting it like over and over and over again, just having fun, like ha.
Silas is now just unfortunately he's accepted the fact that this is a thing, this is happening, and he can't get out of it.
This is great stress relief for Kilara, I'll have you know.
Anyway, let's get down to business, shall we, lot?
Mm-hmm.
I got your next mission.
Just hearing the next mission, Key glancing over. And where are we going?
Oh, you're heading to
It
Waterdeep.
can't be worse than where I'm currently at.
Oh, you know you like it here.
Refusing to comment on that.
And by not commenting, you've said everything you need to say. But yes, you're going back to Waterdeep. Apparently there's a carnival in town.
Oh, another carnival? Is it like the last one we dealt with?
Something about a lich? No liches, promise.
Okay, because last one we dealt with, like, people trapped in paintings, and it was real weird.
Yeah. Not gonna say that weird things aren't gonna happen. I mean, weird shit happens when you have stuff linked to the Feywild, but, you know, to each their own.
I'm hearing the Feywild. You just see Key just kind of like stiffen a bit and just come again.
Oh yeah, the Witchlight Carnival. They come around to different planes of existence to bring joy and magic and other bullshit into the world. You know, all the fun stuff.
There's this like finger up. I twitch. Give me a moment and just dashes to room.
Oh, There she goes.
I'm gonna roll insight on that.
I'm just gonna put you over here.
Roll an insight too. The hell with it.
I'm curious.
Mm.
Oh, it's not going to be much like
Intimidation?
intimidation.
Scare the truth out of her.
Wait, was that me? Damn it! I
Yes.
clicked intimidation instead of insight. Hey,
It's the dress that's messing with
Daisy.
your brain.
It's messing with a lot of things, but we'll take that 16 insight.
So
Honestly, I feel safe in saying that all those pass. Key, have fun.
it's just this moment of like, she just does like wait for a moment and then dashes, and like as she doing that, like on her face is this pure panic.
Okay.
I was gonna
I-
be in her bonnet.
Maybe she had to pee real bad. I don't know.
I don't know.
Mhm.
That seemed like panic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when it sneaks up on me, sometimes I get a little panicked. You don't want to piss your pants.
No, you become furry with claws and teeth.
True. I don't know. Maybe there's something with this Feywild. And I hold like my hands up and do kind of like a twinkling my fingers like Feywild thing. Well, I don't know. I knew nothing about the Feywild.
I'm gonna
You
go
and me both.
check on
We
her.
have something in common again.
Kind of go knock on Key's door, like, Kiki, you good?
Like there's no answer. There's just silence. You hear occasional like muttering.
Kiki,
You just continue muttering. No
you
answer.
better
No
knock the door
response.
down.
Don't break the doors. They're expensive.
I'll test the door, see if it's locked.
Oh, she definitely did.
They're just angry, rattling. Kiki, we got a job.
Oh my god. Silas is just gonna go, the clicking of heels going on to against the wood. As then he gets over, kneels down, is like, just stop. In front of the keyhole. Let's see here. Do I have that person? Yeah, I do. Do I have these tools on me?
I don't
Or
mean to
did I
break the train
kill
of thought, but I do have a quick question, just out of curiosity.
Uh-huh.
Does it seem
We're
like
improvising.
Silas?
Fuck it.
Does it seem like Silas is a natural in heels?
That's a good
Just out of
question.
curiosity.
There's probably a bit of a wobble on occasion. He's not quite used to them.
I would say so. I mean, this is like the second time he's had to wear this thing.
Yes.
So Silas got nat 1 on his Thieves' Tools check as he was improvising with a small mic.
So yeah, you go to try to do the Thieves' Tools check. You work on it for a while, and eventually you do get a click. You open the door though to see 2 old people in a spa in a bathtub.
Ah!
Oh,
No, that's not correct.
Slam the door shut again. Sorry.
I will say, as you do that, you see
Ah.
like the old lady turn her like, "Oh look, Francis, there's guests here." Slam.
Oh, I guess we'll try again. Here we go. Can't be worse. There we go. Much better.
Yeah, you get a better groove on it this time as you slip the tools in. You work on it for a while. You open it more easily this time. This time, as you go to open the door, you find a back employee office on fire.
oh.
Blink a
Okay,
couple
well, this is
times.
going on food, so be right back.
Okay. Just blink a couple times.
Well,
Do I recognize
Is
this
that you?
office?
You do.
Oh shit! This is my old workplace. Look,
It's
look
the
around.
Nine Hells Casino.
Look around real quick.
look,
Is there anything that I know that's in the boss's drawer? Or like would be in one of these drawers?
I will say, for funsies, I'll say you can see his pimp cane.
Run in, yoink, run back out.
Congratulations, you have a fancy cane with gems on it.
Nice.
Nice.
I am very confused,
This was my whole boss.
but close the door nonetheless.
I will say Tender will probably peek
Wait,
over in this
I'm
point and
sorry.
be like, you first.
Quick question. You said your old boss. Wait, wasn't that the individual I threw outside of the casino through the door?
Yep.
Why is his office on fire?
Might have something to do probably with the Minotaur. I don't know. Don't care.
Interesting.
Yoink! My cane now. And I did
But I
see
will
that
say
the contract is
goddamn.
burned.
Yes.
I'm free!
But as you kind of get the door, attempt round 2, Tender will come over and is like, you know what? You all go on ahead and go to the carnival. I'll send her back once we have a conversation. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds like
I
a
mean,
plan.
I was going to do a third time's the charm, but I guess that sounds like a better plan than trying this.
Yeah, you know the rules. Anyway, with that though, Alexa, be a dear. You can go with them if you'd like. She's like, gets me out of this place? Hell yes. Closes the book.
Yeah, just walking over to Sissy, kind of adjusting the cane in the hand and offering it. Check it!
Ooh. Save that for later.
Thought you'd like it.
Very nice. Thank you, dear.
You deserve it. He put you through hell.
Oh, he did. He was a bitch.
Fucking asshole.
But with
I'm
that,
very confused, but I guess we're leaving.
yes. And the Tender will probably clarify the points. Like, you know how to get to Waterdeep from here. Use the toy store if you want, or other means. The choice is yours. But the toy store probably
do
your
they hate us
fastest
or
route.
do they like?
I don't know. That's up for you all to find out. She kind of just gives a salute and goes and opens a back door and just closes it as the Tender walks out.
All right. Toy store or elsewhere?
Let's go to the toy store. I want to see my old friends.
Go check on Bill.
Alright.
Very well. As Silas pulls out the magic store key.
Alright. So with that, we will have you open the doors. You're greeted with the sights and sounds of the toy store and their usual chaotic bullshit.
Yay.
But we will come back to you guys in just a hot second.
Okay.
Key. What are you up to?
They went
Besides
to go
having
grab
an ex. Oh, that's right. In that case, I lied. We're going back to you all. Surprise.
food.
Yes.
Let's see. Pardon me as I have my tired brain
No,
moment.
my coffee.
Nope. I love how we have all these lovely things and my brain always forgets where 13 lives is. The struggle is real.
Should be in like the commonly visited locations.
Meantime, enjoy this terrible background music from Silas. Do 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 do.
Mana,
Do
mana.
do do.
Mana,
Mana.
mana.
Totally
Mana.
not
It's
copyrighted.
been acquired.
Do 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 do.
Oh, it was in
Do do.
the flash screens, actually.
So,
Also-
what I missed.
Anyway,
Welcome
not
back.
much. We got the lot going to go visit the toy store, while the Tender is saying that she's going to try to take care of you.
Ah,
Mhm.
But with that, we're going to give you a chance, Key, to get your thoughts together and also eat some of your food. Because as you guys walk through the door, you see a very familiar deja vu sight. As you were greeted
tiny.
with... Yes, you are tiny. Hold on, I can fix that slightly.
There's a bunch of us.
Brr.
Like, might want to clean that up.
Oh, I knew that. There can only be one.
Paradox resolved.
But
But
yeah,
I like
as
paradoxes.
no paradox. My brain can't take it. Anyway, with that, we all know what kind of music time it's for here.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you step inside, you are dealt with a deja vu of a very familiar sight. You see Bernard and Carl arguing at the front desk, and Bill clawing at the glass window, excitedly running to escape. And where are you, you asshole? Ooh, let's use the new one. Anyway, but yeah, literally Carl and Bernard back and forth be like, I don't want to do it, you do it. One of us has to stay at the store, and I'm the responsible one. Can't I stay at the store? You sold 500 gold worth of his supplies for a cuddle puddle. I want a cuddle puddle.
Honestly, with
Meanwhile, Bill is just enthusiastically faster and faster, just clawing at the door in rapid succession.
Oh, hell no. I can see where this is coming from a mile away.
Yeah, I'll scoop up the baby like, yoink! Hey, kiddo.
You see the paws just like grabby hands towards the door.
Aw, did you miss us?
Nah.
I don't think he missed us
buddy.
one bit. I think he missed the fact that, I think he has his attention occupied elsewhere.
He just gives you the sad eye look. You know, the big
Aw.
sad eyes.
What? Oh,
He pulls
is he
out-
looking at Buzzer or looking at me?
Looks at you.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
He pulls out the little stuffed peepaw animal.
Then I'll just cuddle him nice and close. Just, hey, little
That-
buddy. Just rubbing my cheek on his head like, hi, it's good to see you again.
Squeak.
Oh, Jesus. So, what is the animal for me, or do you still remember that?
He doesn't look like he wants to talk. He just kind of has that shy, sad look.
Well, hello to you, T. Alright.
Anyway, as this is going on, Carl and Bernard will, let's see, who's going to win the argument? That's going to be the fun question here.
Flip a coin?
Okay!
Wow.
Carl puts his fucking foot down and is like, gosh damn it, you take him! And you just see, like, the eyes turn black and tentacles form behind Carl. And Bernard's like, you know what? Yeah, no, I'll take him. Let's go. And he just goes to pick up Bill from Bells' arms.
Fair enough.
Look, we're going to the carnival!
Have fun!
And as, like, they
So,
run out,
I'm
you
so
just
glad
hear,
we're not dealing with that.
yeah, as Bernard runs out, you just hear Bill go, yeah! And with a sigh, Carl pulls out like a flask of whiskey and it's just like, what do you want?
Oh no, we just came here to drop. We just came here to go through and leave.
Oh. Bye. And Lou just goes back to into the back of the room.
Kilara's browsing the shop. Do I see anything like on display of interest? I have 900 gold.
What would you be wanting to look for? Good question.
I don't really have anything in particular in mind. Like immediately. I can look. I think I made like a whole list of items forever ago of things that are of interest. Yeah. I guess I'd be looking for anything that might be like, I don't know, either helping my armor class a little bit or something like, I do a lot of stealthy things, so maybe like something to help with stealth or with stealing things or with like there's I have a few items on here of interest, I guess, but yeah, just anything that sticks out in those kinds of departments, maybe. Did I ever send you my list, by the way?
I'll be honest with you, knowing my caffeination levels, if you did, I don't remember right now.
Fair enough.
But let's see here. So I'll say as you're looking around and Carl's like on their way back, you see that he's put a couple of items on a shelf that look like they have discounted price tags. One of them looks to be like a patchwork cloak. And on it, it says gently used. Gently in quotations.
Okay. A cloak that's patchwork. I mean, what does it look like? It like
literally looks like a standard cloak. With the main thing being that as you kind of look at it and such, you can tell it's magical. If you want to know more, you can make me an Arcana check. See if you can kind of narrow it down.
Here we go. That +2.
No pressure.
You could be. You know what? You want help from the +0 moron?
Sure.
Why not?
You fucking kidding me?
Hey.
That's enough. I'll say for your combined brain cell of activity, you can deduce that it looks like it's something that can help boost your armor class and your saving throws. It's a cloak of protection.
Oh. Interesting.
That'd be good for you. You, tend to get hit a lot.
I do. I mean, maybe. I'm kind of looking it over and flapping it, because you said it's a cloak, yeah?
Yeah, it's a cloak.
So I'm flapping it and creating some, like, little gusts of wind off of it and stuff, and just like, I don't know, it looks...
For funsies, roll me a perception check. You see black fur coming off of it.
Oh, jeez. Does that look like either a Bernard or a Bill kind of fur?
It looks like a Bernard.
Okay, Bernard. I'm gonna look this thing over and then eye my teammates.
Okay.
I think it might be helpful. How much would this cost?
500.
500. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Anybody interested?
I kind of want to get it for you.
Maybe.
I'm
I'm just not sure. I mean, maybe. I'm not sure that it... I'm, like, looking my outfit over and my pelt and everything. I'm like, I'm not sure, like, you know? I kind of, like, wrap it around myself for a second, kind of look at my friends like, eh?
Maybe a kind of waist wrap like this? And I kind of adjust it.
Oh, that's interesting. Would it be able to be, like, wrapped around the waist like a...
Absolutely. The way I kind of think of these items is that sometimes they can have variations and such. Like, the cloak, you can easily, like, heck, if you wanted to, you could get a tailor to, like, sew it into something else easily. But, like, worst case, you just want to turn to a belt and wrap that shit around your waist. Nothing says you can't.
Hell yeah. First question, is it an attunement slot item?
It is an attunement slot item. I'll go ahead and clarify that. The Cloak of Protection gives you a +1 to your armor class and a +1 to your saving throws.
I've got 900. I'll go in on it, and even if I decide not to keep it in the long run, I can always kind of pass it along.
Yeah,
It's a good standard item that most anyone can use.
We'll do half.
Yeah.
250 each of us.
Are you sure?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, Bells is not the kind to spend on herself.
With that though, yeah, you can easily do that. Carl will take it. You'll see the slightest expression of a smile on his face, and just gives a slight nod and is like, "Thank you for your patronage."
Yeah, thank you. I'll figure out how to wear this thing. Thanks.
No problem. Don't tell Bernard.
Oh, poor baby.
Not a peep.
Oh.
It's like literally he'll lean in and you see the pupils just kind of get really big for a second. He's just like, he owes me a fuck ton of money.
I can picture like some of these lines being said between like swigs of drink.
Yep. Slight eldritch sounds coming from his lips, and you're like, how the fuck you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And this takes a while to attune to, yeah?
I'll say for the sake of things, by the time you get to the carnival, you can be attuned to it.
Okay.
It's a walk.
I will let it be a transitional attunement.
Cool.
Because it probably takes an hour to walk across the city to the festival.
Exactly. You got the vibe.
Mm-hmm. So +1.
But anything else?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I've still got 6 health potions, so.
Yeah. In that case, as you
Silas is
guys
good
kind of
because
look,
he's broke.
yeah. I will say, as you guys kind of are in that level of I'm satisfied, we're good. And Carl's like, so you're not buying anything else? No.
I think we're good.
Cool. Bye. And literally just like closes the door to the back office.
Have some good quiet
Awesome.
time, dude.
So
you literally just hear in the back like, fuck yes.
So last session, I think it was, I bought a bunch of potions with the intent of passing some of the potions over to Silas. And so he's wearing this dress. So I want to like have Kilara come up and start to investigate the dress and be like, you know, actually, this looks pretty good on you. It's got a little, you know, it's frilly, sure, but I think it brings out your eyes and like kind of hamming it up a little bit. But meanwhile, I want to try to sleight of hand 3 potions into his pack.
Make me a sleight of hand.
Haha.
God damn. Silas, make me a perception.
Alrighty then. Let's see. Yeah. Do a perception check, you say?
Uh-huh.
I'm good. Probably not today.
Not enough.
Nope. You just feel your dress suddenly get a little heavier, but you're like, it's fine.
Yeah. Look,
Maybe because it was
Kalara,
I was tugging.
I understand that you are interested in it, but I'm sure eventually you'll get an outfit like mine.
I'm not sure I want one like it. I'm just saying it looks good on you, that's all. I think Go ahead.
I'll say with that, you guys begin your walk to the farming district of Waterdeep, which is where the Witchlight Carnival is set up for this year.
Heck yeah.
But while that is going on, we'll say, the tender's kind of walked through her back office and eventually kind of pulls out a set of keys and starts fidgeting through and eventually finds one. And Key, what are you doing?
Like currently, she's probably on the bed, like fetal position, holding that orb of memories and just looking through it while still kind of muttering and just looking at all of the like actual happy memories she's had when she was younger. And
Oh,
anytime it like switches over to like a sad one of dealing with the banishment and everything else, she like forcibly changes it back to like younger time of learning about the plants, the animals, some pranks on, you know, fellow pixies and other Desians of the Feywild. But during
okay.
all this, while she's still muttering, every now and then she'll kind of stop and be humming like a very, you know, funeral rite tune kind of deal in Sylvan.
Okay.
Like trying to calm herself down, but not quite working.
And now for the fun question. How subtle are you being about that song?
Oh, it would be very evident once like Tender walks in.
So while you're kind of having this moment, the tender's kind of sifting through the back office and comes to the door, fidgets through the keys. You're kind of humming that song, and you see, like, in the mind's eye, in that moment, she pauses. It's like a moment of hesitation, as you can see the gears turning in her head. And then she pulls out the key. And Key, you hear the click of the door unlocking as she comes inside, gives you a look once over.
There's this kind of jolt, looks over. Hey.
You really shouldn't be surprised, you know that, right? It's not the first time I've done this.
It's just... Silas had similar, I guess.
Yeah, let's say during the holiday, he had a really fucked up moment. So I guess it's your turn.
And there's this moment of, still kind of clutching the orb of memories.
Well, that's a neat little toy.
And kind of looks at it. Shows memories, childhood. I stops. Had some good, some bad.
Makes sense. I mean, we all do. May I?
Kind of just hands it over. And as she's handing it over, just kind of, never expect to see you again. You have more tails now. Because Key would remember, hands down.
She's gonna sit beside the bed, and kind of with a smirk, you see her starting to look, and you can actually see what's going on in the orb beside her. It's one of those deals where it's a shared memories thing, where you can see her running around in what looks to be like this house, playing with other kids, and then going to classes about music and drawing, eventually meeting a bunch of different people, and one day her running away. But then meeting new people and going on journeys and adventures. And eventually a memory snaps where it's that passing glance between the two of you. But clearly both much younger.
It's a moment of just, First time you guys traveled through end of a battle, and I got called in via the flare.
Good times.
Just a smile, nodding. Almost thought you didn't even recognize. Or was it just buried?
Buried. Thankfully, you kind of gave it away recently.
And just, huh? Oh, right, the tune. And she's kind of
familiar.
At that point continues singing it, and just was something that I would sing during the job. Would help.
Fair enough. And actually, and for the first time in the campaign, you'll see her kind of stretch, and the ears pop out, and the tails kind of uncurl from the base of the spine, and you see 9 tails that kind of drape across the bed. She just kind of relaxes.
Looking at him.
So...
Looking at him, counting. Believe he only had 3 then?
Yeah, the weird thing is, I've had 9 for way longer than I'm supposed to, and it just kind of seems like they've stopped. Go figure.
Don't think, kind of looking over, many of yours live past the 9,000 mark without being deified?
And that's the fun thing. I don't know how long I've been alive. I lost track.
And it's just that, wait, does that mean this is that, and like, motioning for like an orb that you would have occasionally?
No, it's not. As in
just...
fact, she'll kind of fidget through her keys. And she starts flipping through as like, I think we've had this discussion with somebody, I don't remember. But magic items can have varying forms over planes and years and time as they get refined. And let's just say I've had time to refine. As she pulls out one key, and it looks older than the rest. Compared to most of them that are shiny, glistening gold, this one's kind of an old bronze. And the filigree on the top just shows a hallway full of doors. But amongst the sea of doors, you see one that catches your eye. And there's a little doorknob on it, and it has a glistening white milky orb.
Just looking at it. Oh. So I guess, in a sense, success.
Success, modification, evolution. That's how things work, right?
And just slow nod and just... I knew eventually I'll have to go back, but... Curls up again. I didn't want to break my word. I know it's just the carnival, but there's going to be some there that know. And just curling of the toes, the fingers of just like, I want to stay here.
Well, question, if I wanted to give someone a tour of Waterdeep, would I send somebody from Waterdeep, or would I send somebody from Chult?
And it's just kind of a, good point there.
What's not to say that part of the reason I hired you all, it's not the only reason, but part of it is simply because, based on what I've learned about where the keys fell, you all had connections to those locations.
Like, I'm hearing that there's just this, you know, by returning, I'm breaking my word.
Yeah. I didn't say a plan was perfect.
And there's
But
just
maybe
this,
you'll pick up something nice along the way.
there's still just this moment of, you know roughly what court area it's at, or anything?
All I know is that in recent times around the Fae, these weird little fungal symbiotes have been appearing around. And they've been starting to spread and interact and cause a bunch of havoc.
And with that one, even Keel just like, oh, I think I know who has it then. And there's
And
this moment of
now the
her,
dots
like,
connect.
and there's just this moment of still curled, but like slight relax and just, I guess if if we can refine its drop location after this carnival, might be able to just into the stops thinking about it forbidden zone and then out without having to deal with my court improper.
And thus the reason why I had you all go to the Witchlight. It's a place that's not necessarily connected to your issues, but close enough where we can potentially let you have some refinement. And with that refinement, we can then craft a proper key to get you where you need to go.
And there's this, if the Witchlight's there, the pixie portion, like there's this moment of she's finally fully relaxed, but there's this like dread on her face.
Are you okay? You look like you're getting a rash, sweetie.
And at that point, it's just like, remember how Silas had that weird thing happen? I think mine might be acting up. She's like scratching part of her skin and whatnot.
It looks like you actually have something growing out of your skin.
And she's kind of, I mean, I know the circle I chose was because of veil, like, veiled, as she just refers to it as that only. And I guess I spent a little too much time amongst the spores that I use.
I'll lean down, like grab your arm and gently look at it. Kind of rubbing against the grain to an extent.
There's probably a bit of a flinch, but still letting you do it.
Yeah, it's honestly a little rough. And kind of a serious look. But then a smile. I think you should go.
It's a mix of like, yeah, but... And then she just like, Gotta face the past sometime, huh?
Yeah, there's that. And also, I think there's more of a story to tell for the lot of you in the very near future.
And with that one, she's probably gonna just swing off the bed, stand, and churn towards Tender and just, nah, you've already seen it, but... And she, again, goes into the, like, actual pixie form, just flies around, kind of laughing a little bit, and then goes back to the human
And,
form, sighs, and
and,
just, think of my issue has been, I've been in this form way too long.
and there's the key I recognize.
And there's just the,
Mm,
come on, I haven't set anything on fire yet, or risen the dead. Speaking of, like glancing at the
and
at her pack. I think I still have that book. Another time.
please another time. I don't want corpse flesh on the carpet.
That won't be that bad. The spores kind of help keep it up. And
On
in
that
fact,
note, though, on that note, though, sweetie, as you see her kind of adjust her hips a little bit, give a shake, and you see the tails kind of fade. She keeps the ears up for a little bit, though, and it's like, all right, let's get you caught up with the lot.
there's this moment of, should I go in the true form or this? Break it to him one way or another, because looking at her, I do need to eventually.
She just kind of gives a sigh and shakes her head. It's like, can't tell you everything what to do. I'm not your mom.
It's just, yes, but considering you've had some insight.
I have the mentality of doing it when you feel most comfortable and safe. Do you feel safe with these people?
And there's this pause. Well, yeah. Then stops. But at the carnival itself, all those people, maybe we're back in here, if we can allow.
Let me rephrase the question a little bit. If something were to happen at the carnival, do you think they'd protect you?
On that one, she just kind of, Belza? Kilara? Without a doubt. Silas? Pretty sure.
And you even have Alexa there as well. I sent her along with the lot while you were, gathering yourself.
That look of, right.
Anyway, I'd say that's up to you. Sweet little tree, keep growing. But with that in mind, she'll go pull out the keys, fidget through, click the door open as you see a farmhouse with an old goblin in it with a cart full of booze.
Looking at that, looking towards Thunder. Closest I'm gonna get, huh?
I mean, at least I got you to the farming district. Take what you can get.
Fair enough. And she's just gonna one final breathe in, breathe out, and step forward, kind of waving a, goodbye. With some bit of a spring in her step.
And as you step through the door, that weird goblin lady with her hair in a wiry bun looks at you as like, strange woman, would you like something to drink?
He looking down towards her. You know what I'm about to deal with and everything else? A drink would be nice. Like hand out,
Yeah.
no questions.
Yeah, she gives you this big bottle with like the handle on the side. She's like, here, you have whole thing. It on the house.
And he's just pops it open, gives it a sniff first.
It smells fermented as all get out.
And just like looking at it. Potent.
It's been expired for 6 months. Do not tell the City Watch I got this, or I will know where to find you. As she picks up her card, she starts leaving.
He's just gonna laugh and be like, don't worry. And just the more potent, the better. And she's just
Come
gonna
get
take a quick
your booze as a child comes up. I want some, not you.
He's just gonna take a quick like swig of it and just see how potent it truly is.
Roll me a con save.
That's about accurate.
You flying your ass drunk. Hey, everybody! You walk past one barn house, you see Key walk out, she's drunk on her ass.
Bottle still in hand, trying to like cork it and just too potent. Way too potent. Eventually finally gets it. Looks up. Hi guys!
Hey, you've only decided to join us.
I know Tender said that she'll take care of you, but I didn't expect this.
You just kind of, no, this wasn't from Tender. This was from, like, Rough pointing towards the goblin, just very, like, wavy all over the place, and just, have fun.
The goblin pulls out a pistol.
I will run over and just kind of, like, teeter the finger down and lead the finger forward in the direction that we're going, and just kind of wrap an arm around them and be like, let's go to the carnival.
To the carnival.
And I think with that, we're going to go ahead and take
To
our
the what
break
now?
for the first half. To the carnival.
Okay.
We're going to take a short break, 5-10 minutes, get water, use the restroom, do what you got to do. When we get back, we got a date with the Witchlight Carnival and seeing what has happened to this lovely place. We'll be back shortly.
BRB, folks.
Love you guys.
And hello, welcome back, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I'm back.
Hope we're doing well. I am personally getting caffeinated. Seriously, nothing like a lukewarm mango loco monster. Before we get back into things, a little bit of housekeeping. I want to say thank you to WestGragon234 for following. And also saw we had a follow from last night, Amorador. Thank you for following as well. Thanks to you guys, we have officially gone over the 70 follower threshold. Besides that, the usual reminders for those that this is their first time coming into the stream. There's ways for you to interact with the players through using points to give us advantage, disadvantage, put someone in a dress. Oh wait, it's already happened. And various other things. So if that suits your fancy, make sure you hop over to the points for that. And also if you want to see the non-DM side of things, you can check out Luna's stream, where you can find the link for that in the panels down below.
Hello.
But with that, when we last left off, you were given the task that your next mission was first a little bit of reconnaissance at a place known as the Witchlight Carnival. Some middle ground to the Feywilds. While some of you went off, maybe had a weird deja vu moment with the Tabaxi family, Key had a heart-to-heart with the Tender, figuring out that they've had previous connections long ago. And now you've reconnected. May or may not, with one of them drunk on their ass already, and we haven't even arrived. And thank you for not looping. Boop.
Oh,
my ears and volume. I thought I adjusted it low enough, but I guess I didn't.
It said, nah, fam.
It's like, nah, we can do better. Alright. With that bit of madness in mind, though, eventually you guys will see the increase of locals of Waterdeep going around to an assortment of large tents that form just this giant circle. Increased wildlife, as you see Pegasus, unicorns, goblins, all in fancy little outfits, face paint. It looks very wholesome and very sweet. How you guys feeling?
I think Kilara's, like, they're kind of looking at this, not realizing it's, like, a real mission. They almost think, like, maybe it's that, again, like, sending us out to, quote-unquote, kiss and make up. So they're kinda, yeah. So they're kind of looking around like, nice vacation, not bad. And seeing a lot of the crazy shit happening and just kind of like as we're walking, just kind of dancing along to the weird beats of music and cheer and stuff going on.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just very cute. They're having a good time. The goblins are all in like these stealths as they're passing out like these tickets, and you see they're exchanging them for like a couple of like a silver piece a pop. Like they're not expensive. They're super cheap.
Okay.
But eventually you will come across one goblin that's sitting at a ticket booth, kind of butt outside on like the little kiosk counter, the legs kicking. He looks to be like an old one. Glasses kind of like sitting like 2/3 down the crook of the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sees
Silas
y'all
is gonna
coming.
have the war flashbacks from
I
our first
know.
session. As he's like, oh no, it is a carnival. So when he approaches the ticket man and has a silver piece, his hand is kind of quivering like, what? Ticket, please.
Of course. You okay? You're shaking like a leaf, whippersnapper.
Sorry, bad experiences with carnivals.
You hear one goblin cackling behind you and honks a horn.
Ugh.
Oh, don't worry, you're safe here. The staff does a very good job at taking care of our guests. And so he'll hand you a ticket.
That's what the last one said.
Oh, come
You
on.
are,
He's a little confused, but just shrugs like, I'm sorry?
Kilara is going to slink up behind Silas on Silas's flank, just kind of peer over the shoulder, darkness shrouding their face, gleaming in their eyes, and just say, "Don't worry, they'll only hold on to your soul for a little while."
I'm already damned. What's just the worst that can happen from here?
Oof.
This goblin
Oh,
just
buddy.
looks a little concerned as he
Mhm.
just takes like your silver, gives you a ticket. It's just, I almost imagine like, you know those gifs of like a cat under the blankets? And you put
Mhm.
like a treat in front of the blankets and you just see the paw come out, it's like, joink.
Yup.
Super cute.
Yeah, I'll walk up and pull out a gold. 4 tickets?
Of course, not a problem. As he'll kind of pull out a stack and just kind of pass out 4, like get 4 and just hand them all to you.
Yeah, and I'll put a gold piece and say, get the change.
Oh, appreciate it.
Wait,
Thank you,
I already
dear.
paid for my ticket, Belza.
I know. I paid for everybody else's.
Who's everyone else? There isn't 5 of us.
Lexa.
Oh.
Lexa just gives you like the resting bitch face. It's like, hi.
There you go, sissy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kiki, Rara, and
Meanwhile, like, Kiki. She's still probably drunk at this point, let's be honest.
okay.
Make
Yeah.
sure she
Target side.
make sure she doesn't get any of the wine from one of the carnival games, okay?
No promises.
Ah. As long as you have fun and you stay safe.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Understand. You
I
want to go
don't
ahead
even
and
want
have
to know
fun.
what your ticketing of fun is.
Oh, that
Because the
reminds
last
me.
time we came to a carnival with fun, I got laser beamed.
Well, we don't have laser beams here.
Oh, thank God.
But he will mention, as you look at your tickets, that these tickets are actually good for games and activities while you're in the carnival. You will notice that there are 7 pips on your tickets,
Mm-hmm.
and one activity costs 1 pip.
Okay.
So you have enough to do up to 7 things. Of course, you can do less if you'd like, but up to 7.
I'm gonna keep a self counter with dice.
I was
or
gonna say, it's your responsibility to keep the counter, but I may or may not be drawing.
Yeah.
Do math, brain. 7 times 5 is 35 circles.
Okay. Nice. Well, I'll just use a full set of dice and just, yeah. Cool. I have my counters.
728. I'm not kidding about what I was saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Okay. But with that, you guys are free to head inside, and as you step in, the first thing you are greeted with, besides a bunch of really happy families and cute kids and such, and, you know, the very big change in the population, is a bunch of stalls for games.
You say cute kids and families. I feel like Kilar's looking around like, ew, kids, ew, families.
And let me be clear, the DM is saying cute families and kids. Even Lex, like, you're like, ew. Even Lex is like, seriously, ew, no.
Do you have siblings? One of them is currently present?
Let me be clear. I love my sibling. As she, like, goes and smooshes Bells' cheeks.
Aw.
But I don't like kids.
I smush the other cheek, and I go, yeah, and my brother's kind of a shithead. Did you remember?
Fact.
Your brother is a shithead, there's no denying that, but he also does his job right.
I think for Uzis, it's the screaming. Something about
It's definitely so. I also have a real sensitive nose, and they make a lot of smells.
But with that, as you guys step in, I will go ahead and tell you, above the table, you can see that there's various games and activities, all of them reacting to one of the main stats for Dungeons & Dragons, with the exception of the dunking for apples and the mystery stews. But the outer circle, you will see that they are all based, if you hover on the icons, they are all based on different games and just revolve around the stats that we all know and sometimes hate. Dexterity, wisdom, charisma, strength, intelligence, and constitution.
Okay.
But with that, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna start helping Key towards one of the tents and be like, come on, we gotta play some games. What sounds like fun to you?
Drunken Key, what would she probably be looking at? The apples.
Apples!
Fair. Apples!
But dunking for apples.
Sounds good. In that case, I'm just gonna drag you two over here.
Probably like, what do you want to do? Key looking around, sees the apples and just, ooh, yee, that.
And for funsies to get things rolling, like we'll say for this one, it is gonna cost one of your ticket points for each of you. But that's not an issue. And what I would like both of you to do is you can make me either one of two checks. This is a little bit of an improv segment, it's gonna be a fun one. Either a sleight of hand check, or, because you are dunking your heads underwater, make me a constitution saving throw. I'll let you choose, whichever one you want.
For me, they're the same number.
Oh no!
I think for me, it's the con's the better one.
Eh.
I'm gonna be like, I'm technically still drunk. Would I be doing this with disadvantage, or would it be flat roll because this is waking me up? And sobering me up because it's cold water, probably.
It's gonna be I'll tell you, I'm not making you do it at disadvantage, but I am gonna roll a dice and subtract that from your roll.
Oh no.
Fair.
Do it.
That is horrible. But then again,
Good
drunk,
morning!
so...
Ooh, that's a 3.
Sober.
So, you know how some people, when they first learn how to do, like, bobbing for apples and such, they, like, don't get their teeth around the apple right, and they end up, like, knocking their teeth into the apple?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do, and it fucking hurts. Then you add the cold water to it, and yeah, you wake up snapped out, like, fuck.
Does Key fall in?
I don't know, Key, do you want to fall in? Because that was a 3.
No, that would definitely be a, like, splashing, legs kicking.
The fuck was that?
There's still, like, in her hand, the corked alcohol.
Which I will say, Kilara, that's actually where you probably get your help, because it's like, at first you're trying to get one, it's like, I can't fucking get. And then Key like splashes in, and one apple goes in your mouth. It's like, hey.
I poke my head out, looking successfully, and I reach over and pull Key out.
And then she says, I'm awake.
And Kilara, you ready for your prize?
Sure. I thought it was an apple, but go ahead.
It's not just an apple, because you know everything in the face gonna have something fun with it. In this case, your next game or activity you do, pretty much, I'll rephrase it this way. The next skill check you do, you get to do with advantage.
Ooh. Okay.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go down the line. Silas, I see you're at Catch a Dragon. You want to catch a dragon, Silas? Are you muted, Silas?
I was muted.
we know, it's okay. We still love you.
Shut the fuck up! Yeah! I said I was thinking about doing Catch a Dragon, but that talent contest, though.
Okay.
Fuck it, we're doing the talent contest.
In the dress.
Cool. So you and Lexa can do this together then.
Heck
As
yeah.
in fact, let's have some fun with this. Because at first, like, Lexa's ready to do something. You see her, like, limbering up or something like that. And then, Silas, you come over and it's like, oh, you want to do this too?
I mean, sure.
You want to dance?
I've danced.
Yeah.
I like a ballroom blitz, or like what kind of a dance?
Oh, don't worry about it. You just gotta feel it. And she's just going to get her ticket punched. She's like, now you want to dance with me or not?
You know what? Fine, I'll dance with you. See how it goes.
So with that, the first thing is you come up, there's this gnome with fairy wings that just kind of gives like the excited announcements like, you know, we have people here to do this lovely dance. Please be kind. As you hear one kid in the back.
Can I throw an apple from where I am to hit the kid?
You know what? Make me an unarmed attack roll.
Okay.
Bonk.
Unarmed attack roll?
Yes.
I don't have that in my thing, so I'm just gonna roll a d20.
There you go. That'll work.
Or do you want me to
add your dexterity modifier?
Yeah, do I add
you.
my dex or my strength?
Oh, Dex. Well, actually, I'll let you choose because I can see you just straight up yeeting this shit.
Okay. D20 plus 4. 18.
Hey. Yeah, you stroke this thing and it's like, ha, you're in it.
So
Meanwhile, the mom's like, that's
like,
nice, sweetie. Now stop talking. There's pretty people upstairs dancing. And for this, we're gonna have this actually be a together thing. So we're gonna roll performance checks. We each get 3.
Ooh. Can I use my
Each get-
guidance?
You can use guidance. But we each get 3,
Roll.
with the idea being that if we can both get over 15 at least once, then we win.
All right. Well, it's gonna be whatever I roll plus 2.
2.
So performance,
After
right?
you. Uh-huh.
Oh no, she said after me.
You're the
Oh,
lead.
thank God.
There we
24.
go.
I see.
Yeah, thankfully, it's one of those things where, as you're kind of getting settled in, like, you both work together really well. Lexa got a solid 18. As, you know, like, at first you're kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. You kind of guidance yourself. And Lexa just kind of pulls you in close, grabs you by the ass, and is like, up straight, good posture. And you actually put on a really good waltz. As you see, like, there's a little band in the back, and they adjust the music as you guys are getting in the groove. And by the end of it, a nice round of applause. And you both bow, and it's a great performance. We don't need to make the other checks. It was a slam dunk.
Go
back.
side.
And your And your prizes, because this one there's an actual legit prize table for. Silas.
Oh.
Oh, poop. I'm not gonna do that one. You get a wooden wand.
What?
As it has 8 charges in it, and you can use them to cast prestidigitation.
Wand of cleaning.
Well, this. Wait a minute. Looks at the maid dress. Looks at the wand. Oh God damn it!
And Lexa. Ooh, Lexa gets a sack of powder.
Oh.
It's pixie dust. It's pixie dust. Shush.
Okay.
It's still known as sack of powder. I wonder if he's gonna immediately recognize it and be like, eh.
Actually, you definitely recognize it. Like, I'll say, Key, for the sake of things, for a lot of this area, I'm not gonna have you make a check. You just fucking know.
It's fake.
And it is a packet of pixie dust, which technically has 2 abilities. One, it allows you to get a flying speed for about a minute. And secondly, potentially with how spicy that pixie dust is, it can also cause her to shrink in size.
Oh yeah, no. Keon seeing it and be like, oh, packet of pixie dust. Just ramble off the 2 effects it can do. And just probably looking at it, that one could probably do the shrinking.
Actually, let's confirm. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I could shrink you. With the other thing I'll say, the more potent it is, like if it does the shrinking, the flight also lasts a little bit longer. But with that, like, Lexa kind of looks at it, it's like, I don't want to be small yet. And just kind of tuck it in the bra.
I don't want to be small yet. Key just kind of, I mean, being small has its uses.
I'm not denying that. But also, yeah, time and place might be a useful thing for later. Anyway, Belza!
Yep.
You find a giant owlbear.
Oh. Just looking up, reading the
You
sign.
wanna,
Yes.
Yep, it literally says owlbear wrestling as you see a goblin sitting beside it, just being like, if you can pin it for 30 seconds, you get a prize.
Oh, that sounds fun. And she is actually going to put this rage out.
Oh, damn, okay. In that case, make me an athletics check.
Take the advantage. Why is it
Oh, no.
always every time I do this I get fucked?
Good news is, it's not enough, as even the owlbear is kind of caught off guard as you, like, hulk out, and, like, it actually looks a little scared as it just, like, scuttles back, like, no, I'm sorry, Mom, and then you just kind of grab it and, like, flip it over.
Come here, you!
You just hear the scared sounds, like, I'm sorry, Mom!
Squawk.
Yeah.
I
But
just
it's
imagine
an easy
she's.
pen.
I imagine she's also very gentle, like afterwards, just giving it like scritches on the back of the head. Good buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, like, they're pretty chill about it. Like, once you give the pets, like, oh, it's fine, I'm getting pets.
It's like, oh, she's not that bad.
Yeah. And
Scary,
your
but
prize
nice.
is... Let's get something different this time. You get a bottle of wine.
Hey, alcohol. Thanks, pal.
Let me know when you open it.
Oh no.
There is the temptation.
But with that, what else do you guys want to do? Do you guys want? I'll let you guys have one more round here if you'd like.
I'm over here just going.
Excellent choice.
Probably catch a dragon.
Fair. Lexa will probably go. I'll have her go here. And Silas, if you want to go do something else, you're more than welcome to. But while that's happening,
Can I do
Yes,
other
you-
things?
yes, you can, sweetie. Go have fun.
Yippee!
I want to see you wrestle an owlbear.
No.
He's the one getting bent.
Oh, the cuteness is real. So let's go around the clock. Actually, we started with Kilara and Key, so we'll start with there. Kilara, you see a little stall with a bunch of rabbits running around with unicorn horns and rings. It's pretty much a modified ring toss. So for the sake of things, you can make me a dexterity check. I'll let you choose any of the 3 basic dex checks. You can either do sleight of hand. Wow, my brain just skipped like the beats.
Acrobatics.
Sure.
I'm gonna go probably sleight of hand because I'm better at that.
All good.
And you said I have advantage.
You do.
My next skill check. 24.
Without an issue, you just like literally, it's almost just that passive flick. You see like one of these little bunnies running around, ready to like, it's like I'm ready to go, and then suddenly you just like, get clipped as it just flips over on its back, and just you see the leg twitch.
No.
Like it gets up fine, but it's definitely that level. Like it wasn't expecting to get caught that fast.
Kilara, meaning the point that they were trying to do was loop it around the horn. So when it
and you
flips
got around
over,
the horn.
they go, and they will kind of bound over the ledge, over the thing, and into the game where they are, and try and check on the little El Mirage and be like,
"Are you okay, buddy? I didn't mean to hit you so hard."
You just see like it look up and like it'll give you a tiny lick.
"Aw." I give the El Mirage scritches. I'm just like,
Okay.
Yeah. You get a happy little foot thump.
Aw. I love it.
Yeah. And your prize is bippity boppity boop.
What did I say?
You get a unicorn horn filled with candy.
Oh.
A unicorn horn filled with candy.
Can I say how much I love how this party is so sweet with animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Key, you wanted to go catch a dragon. As you'll see that these are like little red fairy dragons, young ones. They're just kind of flying around in space. And I need you to make me a perception check.
Perception. Yoink.
Oh, clean. As you just kind of see one, and like you're used to these little buggers, as you just easily kind of like passively just get one finger up, you give it a quick tug, and just it snaps away. It's like, yeah. And you also get a packet of pixie dust.
How potent.
And yours is equally spicy.
I can just picture he just yoink, looking at it, and just kind of big old grin. Just, I know where you live. Just the fuck with the one that she caught.
Like literally, like at that reaction, you just see like that, like the anime equivalent. You see the little sweat come across the brow, and it just goes and like hides in a corner.
And just like added effect, the like pixie like giant grin of just.
So
Like
good.
none of our party members are nearby. She could do this and get away with it scot free.
Oh yeah. Silas. As you come over to the next thing, you see a cockatrice. Big ol' ugly bird. With an elf that looks
that's
like
an ugly
elf.
chicken.
Yeah, the elf looks a little tired. It's just like, yeah, they're not the prettiest fuckers. Anyway, guess how many feathers are on the bird? If you get close enough, you get a prize.
All right.
And for this, it is an intelligence check, investigation.
Investigation, you say? We're good at those.
Oh, boy.
Can I use guidance?
Yes, you can.
Yay! Guidance.
I'm good at those dice, fucks you.
That's just barely enough. As you kind of see, like, squints at the numbers, and it's like, it's close enough. We can work with that. And you get Ooh, something new.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have fun with this theme tonight. You get a compact of makeup.
I almost feel bad for Silas on this one.
Just. What's next? A goddamn handbag.
I will say though, Silas, they will explain to you before you go marching off. It is magic face paint with one use of disguise self.
Ooh. Oh wow, that's neat. What's next? A magic handbag.
The magic handbag of
Magic handbag
God,
of
yikes.
Oh, Belza.
Yep.
Cyclops staring. You see a Cyclops just kind of looks like it's just massive focus. There's this kid trying to stare at the Cyclops, and you know that they look at her as she looks at him. Very easy as you kind of step up for your turn. Make me a Constitution saving throw, just to see who can outlast who.
Prolonged eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact, as it's clear that you guys have grown from the original levels, and it is definitely one of those matters of you stare, but even the Cyclops can't do it for long. You see him like dunk his head in a barrel in the back, like my eye hurts.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Right, I'm supposed to blink, aren't I? Blink a few times.
And you also get a compacted makeup.
Woo! Woo! I bet Sissy would like this, and I go skipping off to Sis.
Oh. And Lexa, I have not decided which. I know one of these is going to be bad, one of these is going to be good. Which one does Lexa get? Oh boy! She goes and like pours herself like a thing of this and like takes a shot. And you can just kind of see the color in her eyes change a little bit. Hi, Sissy.
Hi, Sissy. I got something for you.
Ooh, what you got? What you got?
You got here a compact. It magic compact. Compact makeup.
Compact. I need one of these. Like I lost mine. Thank you.
Of course.
And just kind of like hugs you like uber affectionately, just like nuzzling into you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go see what everyone else is doing. Just probably not even breaking the hug, just scoop.
It just kind of just stays there content. For funsies, everybody can make me an insight check if you'd like.
Oh, even if you weren't going to ask for it, I was going to.
Go, I know.
Yeah.
Go.
Ooh. Everybody's heads turn away from the games. Lexa?
Yeah, she is definitely out of it. As it looks like that purple stuff maybe enchanted her in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the brain's turned off a little bit, but the good news is with everything that's going on, you assume it's probably temporary.
Mm-hmm.
Temporary brain off. Just also thinking, you need some time to relax. You're always so...
Like you like to smell like blood.
I always do. You're always so high
You smell
strung.
nice.
You're always so high strung. It's good to see you like this.
Yeah. With that though, I'll give one last call. Does anybody want to do any other games? Or are you ready to move on to the next location?
Wrestling an owl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no.
Silas, I need you to make me an athletics check.
Bring her over to watch this.
Yay!
Now, question.
Yeah.
Could I substitute for animal handling?
Sure.
Oh no!
It's kind of one of those like reverse psychology moments as this owlbear like body slams on top of you. But you just start going for
I
pets
got a
and
nat 20.
scratches. No, I did.
I'm sorry.
Pretty
what?
much, that was
Oh.
a nat 20 for me, rolling to get, like, you know, like, do you get that or not?
Mhm.
Your animal handling question. But yeah, the owlbear first is like after the Belza stuff. But then like, you know, you
I
get
am in
pets.
a maid dress. Either you maul me to death, or you get scritches. You pick.
Which is literally what happened. You start giving scritches, and you just hear the coos and all that stuff as the owlbear just kind of rolls over. You end up being on top, and it's like, yay, snuggles.
I was hoping for the former, that way I can go out of my misery, but as a scritch as it is.
And with that, because it was such a fun success, and also, no, I'm not gonna do that. No, but you get a prize of a toy spider.
Neat. It's not a
And
make
this-
back.
Don't get me wrong, I was thinking about it. But the spider actually gives you the benefit of, if you give the spider a hug, it'll actually give you the benefit of spider climb that lasts for an hour.
That's interesting. Is it a one-time use or multiple use?
And I'll clarify, all these items that you've been given tonight, they are one-time uses.
Mhm.
Alright. Except for the wand of prestidigitation, which is 8 times use.
Yes, it has 8 charges. But the idea, though, is once those 8 charges are burnt, it does not recharge.
Okay.
That's
The
it.
wand crumbles at that point.
Does the candy
No, it's just
do
a fun
anything?
It's just candy.
I figured.
So I will
It's
kind
just candy.
I will hand over the thing of wine, like, hey, Rara,
Yeah?
heads up, and hand them the thing of wine. Booze.
Oh. I'm alright for now. Maybe when we're off the job. As I'm
Again?
popping pieces of candy in my mouth and grimacing a little bit.
It's sour. It's sour candy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, pungent. I guess I like pungent flavors.
Yeah. Think like sweet tarts, kind of.
Mhm.
But with that, you guys move on to the next location, which as you go, you are greeted by what looks to be like 2 stalls or 2 areas of interest. One, you see a mirror sitting outside this tent over here
Ooh.
with a sign by it that says Hall of Mirrors. Come see a different side of you. And the second thing you see over here, beside is a bunch of bushes, as they all are glowing a slightly different hue.
Uh-oh.
You want to check out the whole mirror first?
Let's check that out. and make sure
Oh.
there's nobody trapped inside, yeah?
He looking
Oh
towards
no,
the
not again!
bushes, having this little moment of, yeah, mirrors.
I will say, Key, you can recognize the bushes immediately as being a hyperactive pixie spot.
Yeah, no, hence the, yeah, mirrors.
But I like the colors! And Lexa just kind of pouts, falls behind.
Check it out later, don't worry.
Also,
Okay.
if possible, the entire time while we're walking, I want Kilar to
If you're
try.
right.
I want Kilar to try tossing pieces of the candy into people's mouths because they're really good at throwing things. So they're trying to aim, and while they're talking, just like pop a candy in their mouth.
Oh no, Key would play along with this one.
Same. Just kind of probably bending backwards, like, yo, get me.
Mhm. Toss it up high, let it fall in your mouth. It's like. So
I'm gonna go ahead and do this for Lexa. You just tell me. Oh, I gotta make a check first for Lexa, so give me 1 second.
See if she snaps out of it or not.
Oh no! Oh no! Kilar, please let me know when you throw candy to Lexa.
I just threw a piece of candy to Lexa.
You see, like, she's talking and she doesn't catch as you throw it, and you you make a clean shot into her mouth,
Mhm.
but as she's talking, it kind of goes down the wrong pipe and she's choking.
Oh no!
Jeez. Kind of whap her on the back to try to knock it loose.
Make me a unarmed attack roll, Belza.
A little too accurate.
The fuck are you all doing? That's not what you're supposed to do when someone's choking.
Nope.
Can I attempt?
Silas is gonna rush over and attempt the Heimlich maneuver before these fools do anything stupid.
I'll let Silas try.
Abdominal. Oh fuck, Psycho!
What just happened?
Chaos.
Oh god.
First off, Silas, going ahead and make me an armored attack with advantage, just to kind of.
Oh, I was
continue
gonna
this
use my
process.
medicine.
Guys, is this
That
gonna
works
end up
too.
being the first player kill of the game? I accidentally killed Lexa with a piece of candy.
God. Please don't kill my sister.
You get advantage. You
boy.
get advantage, Silas, because you're doing responsible.
Oh no.
Oh, thank God! Hey, she might not die. I'm gonna throw some guidance into the mix too. For the love of God.
I just imagine Belza was too gentle because it's her sister and she always holds back with her sister.
Yeah.
Team.
That's enough. As you do abdominal thrusts, and eventually the candy pops out, and you also see some of that purple liquid kind of comes out, and you see her eyes fade to color, and just looks over to Kilar, being like, "Please warn me next time."
Are you okay, sissy?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Here. And she'll offer a little bit of the endless hot cocoa. Here, it's
Thank you.
peppermint.
Thank you.
In the
Meanwhile-
meantime, Silas will then see the bill. What is that?
Yep.
No.
You see the
Meantime.
you see the inky void, Bill.
No.
Down. You're out again. How you doing?
No.
Like just
Pulls out a
bending
bongo.
down.
Manga.
Silas is gonna run straight into the hall of mirrors, like, no.
Meanwhile, he's just bending down, just petting him like no issues, no nothing.
You just see
Where
the
is the
little
hall?
ink-like substance vibrate. This is the theater of the mind segment. You're in the right place.
Okay.
As we will have a little bit of a transition moment. As Silas, you step into this hallway. And you are greeted with literally what looks to be like just an infinite maze of mirrors. And what do you want to do? Because I'll say, as you come through, it's quiet. You're alone.
Oh, shit. Whatever. Guess I'm here. Might as well just look at them all. He starts looking at different mirrors.
So as you walk around, the first thing you notice is that they're mirrors that are meant to kind of warp your perception. So you pass by one, it's a normal mirror, then you go by another, and it's bent away so you look like you're short and chunky. Then you go by another, and it makes you look like you're tall and lanky. But then you
That's
pass by
goofy.
another. You pass by another, and you see yourself standing on the beach as Jindamar is walking with a plank of wood to the ship.
Ooh.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. Honestly, would rather be there than here right now. Fucking carnivals.
You walk by another and you see the den as the tender's tending to the little jelly Roomba, feeding little scraps of things to it, just tossing them from the bar.
Oh, I guess I can see the tender and what she's doing. I guess I'll give it a wave.
She doesn't see you.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
Silas,
Moving on.
Make me an insight check as you continue moving down the ways.
Inside way.
As it goes in, mind if I start going into?
Absolutely. Silas, you have a hunch as you work your way through, realizing that perhaps your time in the den with the keys and such, the laws of what happened in the den are starting to rub off on wherever you are.
Mm.
As Silas, you step into another pass another mirror. And you see what looks to be like a quiet town. Mist rolling on the cobblestone streets. As one by one, doors are being removed. And you see people...
Do I recognize?
You do.
No. Shit. That looks like home.
You also see one person running. It's hard to recognize them, though. Meanwhile, we'll come back to you in a moment, Silas. Belza.
He's gonna be transfixated on this one till someone finds him.
Yeah. Belza.
Yeah?
You get the same starting images, you know. Oh, look, I'm chunky. Oh, look, I'm tall. Whew, I have a big head. You pass by another and you see the 13 Lives toy store. And Carl's sitting in a recliner.
Oh. This is neat.
You pass by another and you see the Nine Hells Casino as people are being evacuated as it's on fire.
Wonder what actually caused that. Was that us? Oops.
Belza, roll me a d20.
Fitting.
You pass by another mirror as you see darkness and cold. As it looks like violence is happening. Demons fighting each other on the fronts. With one particular one seeming in the back. A woman relaxed with a scorpion's tail. Finishing up, looks like she's signing a contract of forms. As it vanishes into flames and ash. And turns and looks directly at you. Before the mirror cracks. And you see nothing.
Was that demon familiar?
You have heard about one that was known especially for making deals. It's not not your family, but one that likes to maybe sneak past your family to do some stuff that maybe they would go, like, that's beyond, trying to think of the best way to put this. There's certain thresholds that not even your family would go past. She's willing to do that.
Well, yeah. Demons do what devils don't.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go back out front for a moment. You guys are interacting with Bill, right?
He was.
Yeah, you're giving all the pets and loving, and Bill's just kind of buzzing away. The little jelly stuff vibrates.
Okay. I try feeding him pieces of that candy.
You just kind of see it just kind of sinks into the jelly substance, and you just get like the blank blinks.
Okay.
It's like as Silas ran off, you saw Bill like put the bongo away, but Bill like brings the bongo back out.
Mm-hmm. Do you want another piece of candy? Do you want no more candy? I don't really know how to talk to this thing.
You just see Bill just kind of scuttle over and like where your hand is like holding the candy, and just your hand's enveloped by them now.
Oh, okay.
He's just chuckling. I think he likes it.
Question though, is my hand now inside of the void of this goopy Bill?
Yep.
Okay. I pick it up and I look at my friends.
You have a Bill boxing glove.
Oh. Okay. I will continue to carry Bill. Not sure what to do with this. Are you happy with this arrangement? I look at Goop Bill.
You just kind of feel a little bit of a buzzing vibration on your hand.
I consider that purring. Let's go.
Congratulations, you have a Bill boxing glove. We'll come back to what's going to happen with that later.
God, I'm not gonna have a hand left.
You're not gonna have candy left. There's a difference.
You can have the candy.
Do you guys want to go inside the Hall of Mirrors, or are you wanting to just kind of hang out?
Yeah, I'll bring Bill with me.
At that point, Q would probably might as well put the other two and just walk in.
Okay.
I'm gonna carry him with my hand up, like my arm bent and my hand up, so that his eyes are looking forward, so he gets to see all the things that we're walking into as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Bill hand puppet.
Yeah.
I think I already have one vibe of what we're gonna end up doing in a minute. But anyway, let's talk about what Key and Kilara see. As we go back to fun music. Let's do something a little different. Let's try you. As the audio gets its jank together.
Oh.
Alright.
Ominous.
Ominous. It's kind of a creepy place, let's be honest. It's a Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah.
But Kilara, starting with you, as you see the various places, and for funsies, before we go any further, Key and Kilara, after seeing other places kind of show up in the mirrors, both of you make me insight checks.
Okay.
Belza, since I didn't ask you, I will go ahead and give you for free. You figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay?
Ah,
You both just think this is a weird shit. It's like, okay, damn. Going nuts, great.
Oh, we twinned on that one. Fuck.
Yeah, you both twinned hard. Kilara, as you work your way to another mirror, what you see looks to be like a fight happening somewhere, and a silhouette. As they hold their weapon high, and as they start to get cornered, the eyes change, and the body swells, and wings form. As you see a dragon fighting a beholder.
I look on in marvel, like, whoa, I wonder who's gonna win this fight. Not realizing what it is, obviously, with my insight of 6.
Key, you have a much clearer picture. As you see tunnels. Tunnels that just continue to expand and grow, never ceasing, never stopping. As you hear something scuttling behind you. And eventually the image turns and you see these beings of mushrooms. One of them looks like they have blades for arms, while the other just is towering over them. In the back, a woman with a veil that looks like it's made of living matter. The holes kind of expanding, contracting like it's breathing in the dark.
He's just watching this and kind of going, where location-wise? And just thinking of okay, the original Forbidden Zone, she's expanding to under... Oh no.
I will also
This
say
does
though,
not bode
Key,
well.
with that silhouette in the back, you do see something glistening around that woman's neck. You have no doubt in your mind it's the key.
Just eyes narrow. Fuck, I was right.
And last but not least, Okay then.
Does Bill see?
I think that was more meant
Alexis
for Rex,
sees. Yeah. Silas, how long do you stare at your mirror? Or are
I
you
was muted again.
I got you.
I need to get better. Anyways, but he is still staring at it.
I will say that the imagery just kind of keeps going, and it doesn't really seem to stop. But eventually you'll hear the sounds of your compatriots in other parts of the maze.
He's
It
still
doesn't seem like they
enamored with.
found you yet, but
It's fine. He's still enamored with this mirror in front of him.
and this will probably keep going for a while as the imagery just further confirms your understanding that this is your home. But after a while, you'll hear somebody kind of running towards you as Lexa kind of bumps into you. Sorry. Oh wow. Is that... what is that?
Home. And he starts to reach towards it.
You can touch it, but your hand doesn't go through.
He starts pushing against it.
Nothing happens.
Pushing even harder.
All that thought. Do you want to go home that badly?
What? I feel a calling towards it. I'd like to go there. I can see it. To feel it. To live on them. And feel the aisles. This.
She just kind of gives a... She had a moment of concern, but it shifts quickly to a smile. And just kind of like, you'll have to tell me about it sometime.
What?
Yes, you. You and me. Let's talk about your home.
Sure. He's like rubbing his eyes. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Fuck.
What's going through Silas's head?
A lot. For his first thoughts, it's he was so entranced by it that it's like he's broken out of it. This just absorbing all this detail, trying to find and look at everything, memorize it. Every ounce of it, every piece, every solitary blade of grass that he can see.
That moment when you get so sucked into something that you kind of lose track of everything that's around you.
Yeah, but the problem is that when he goes to remember it, it's fleeting. No, it's fleeting. He has a tough time remembering it. As he tries and remembers it, all he can do is just glance back at the mirror. In fact, even as they're walking away from it, he glances back at it. It's like a dog on a bone almost.
Lexa will kind of probably with that give like an encouraging, like kind of pull you in a little closer. It's like, you can't stay looking at it all day, sweetie. We got other things to do.
What? Yeah. Yes. Right. Right. And he'll lag behind Lexa, occasionally stealing a glance back at it.
I will say, as you lag behind it, I need you to roll me a d20.
Ooh, I like those.
You keep looking at you kind of have those passive look backs. You know, seeing the neighborhoods, the people walking around. And as Lex is kind of pulling you away, you start to go back to, resetting to the task at hand, but you have that gut feeling. Just one more look. Just one more look. As you turn and you see the silhouette of a smiling figure. No eyes, just a blank, wicked-looking smile. As you see the mouth move, and you can hear in your head, "I'm preparing the home for you. We'll see you soon." And you blink, and then you see the neighborhood once more.
Huh? Yeah, he's stopped dead in his tracks. Like Lexa gets a pull on it and is like, "What?"
What's wrong, Silas?
I heard something.
You didn't hear anything. It's just, if you heard anything, you probably heard Belza or somebody else. We're all in here right now.
No, you're probably right. Oh, I guess. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it.
That's...
What? Let's go find everyone.
Please, yes, honestly, I want to get out of here. The sooner the better.
Probably peeking my head around the corner. Everything good?
No, there's one of them. Let's go.
Yeah, all good. Come on, let's go.
You look a little spooked. Hale, you good?
I've been in here too long. I'm starting to hear things. I think it's time to go.
I could picture like Key finding Kalara. They're both just watching the two things fighting. Which one do you think's gonna win?
I will say, as you're having this fight, even the Void Bill, you just see occasional, the goopy paw come out with a piece of candy, just pass it to one of you. So you're all just watching.
Like popcorn, just here, feeding us. That's adorable.
For funsies, though, I need Kilara.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a d20.
A d20 coming up. 1d20. That's a 6. Lots of 6s today.
So as you're kind of having this moment, you're watching everything that's going on, and Bill's passing you candy. You still feel that buzzing in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you loosen your elbow just a bit, and you feel you kind of raise it up a little bit, and Bill just barely touches the top of the canopy. And as soon as that happens, you hear an explosion above your heads as there's a hole in the ceiling.
The explosion, looking up. I guess Bill is charging something.
What was that?
I don't want to know.
But
it's a nice break away from the noise.
I will say, Silas, as you're heading out, make me an insight check.
Oh boy, I can't wait to do that.
In fact, actually, Belza, I need you to make me one with advantage.
Insight?
Yes. Silas, as you're kind of heading out and reflecting on everything that's happened, you can see Lexa kind of passively looking at you. Like she can tell something kind of
What?
hits you in a weird way.
What? What's she
Nothing.
looking at? Oh.
Just
I'm
kind of gives you a sassy looks like looking at my teammate.
All right. Right.
Meanwhile, Belza. You see Silas and Lux are kind of having this silly spat. Like, you can tell they're joking. You've known Lexa long enough to know that even when she's smiling and being silly or whatever, you can tell when something's wrong. And something hit her very wrong in that Hall of Mirrors.
Something's fucky in here. Come on, let's go. She'll kind of take them both by hand and start like dragging them out faster. Something in here's got
What
you
the
guys spooked.
Elsa,
Come on.
what the... Sweetie, stop. We're leaving anyway.
Meanwhile, Key just
yes,
looks
no
Key
need to
like,
stop pulling on the both of us.
meanwhile, Key looking at Kilara. Before the caretakers show up, dip.
Which
Get outta
actually leads
Super.
to, as you guys step outside,
Mm-hmm.
you greet with a shrubbery.
A shrubbery.
A shrub.
Who? That wasn't there before.
You just see it shake.
I don't think it's happy.
I'm gonna look
This one,
to...
the caretaker for looks back towards the Hall of Mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
You just see as it like rustles, you see a little name badge kind of come out of its little bristles and such, as it says Shrubsy.
Blink, blink, head tilt. Don't recognize this one.
It rustles again, you see a little pouch come out.
Ouch.
It's just,
It's empty.
Is it asking
Try
for money?
reaching your hand in it.
What were you asking, Kilar?
Is it asking for money or something?
Roll me an insight check.
Okay. Oh, okay. I know. I can read shrubs so well.
You can read shrubs so well. Is you kind of have to educate a guess. You're like, maybe it's asking for repair money for the tent.
Oh.
he's looking at the tent top. Would she be able to roughly guess how much money it would take?
You would probably wager 20 gold, maybe tops.
I can just
Because like the
picture-
amount of damage that was done, it's like one of those things where like it needs to get repaired ASAP, or it could fall in and then it's gonna break like all the mirrors. Then it's gonna be even more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can just picture looking at it, looking at this, looking at Kilara, and just Russell in pocket pulls out 25 gold, shoves it in the bag.
And like as that happens, you see like the little drawstring is still in the bush. And you just see the bush just start to like just away. And as it does, like the drawstring bag closes and just you see the bag just being dragged away with the shrub.
You
And then it just
That is
goes
not
back
the
to
weirdest thing I've seen today.
I'm gonna bring Void Bill over so I'm looking into Void Bill's eyes and just say,
Please don't blow anything else up. Can we agree to that?
Silas already
You
has
just- you
the
just feel
vial
the-
out and puts it at the bottom of the cat. Back in the vial you go.
Just looks at it and looks up to you, and you see like the head shake.
He's gonna push it into the goop cat. Back in the vial.
just
Thanks
prodding.
again.
You can
Uh,
make
between-
it.
Can I attempt
Don't
to
make me do it.
One voice at a time. We got 3 going on. Silas, you first. What were you saying? What were you threatening, Bill?
Don't make me do it.
Kind of looks And you see a little tongue blip out.
Aww.
Oh, I guess someone's not going to see Peepaw.
Just kind of just blankly stares. As Kilara, you feel the vibration in your hand again.
Oh, I raise it to the sky. So it's straight up, not towards anything.
Key, what were you gonna do?
Just like, Silas, you know it's not going to go back in until it's done looking at it, whatever it wants to do, or expires itself.
That's how it works.
Thinking back to the prior times, going, pretty sure, given the last few times?
I've only interacted with this thing twice. One of them, it was trying to steal my fucking shot.
Laughing.
And with that though, I will say, you know, it's pretty straightforward. Like, Bill's not going anywhere just yet.
Nope. I'm gonna continue to hold Bill skyward, just in case, unless we see an enemy, in which I will point Bill towards the enemy.
Okay. With that, I'll ask, what do you want to do? You can keep exploring other places if you want, or you still have the glowing bush.
What were we doing here again?
He's just reconnaissance, trying to find any hint of next key location, which, looking back towards the Hall of Mirrors, I know where it is, what's going on, thanks to a sight in the mirror.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's just, you don't know the half of it.
You know what? I believe you.
Like, there's this, like, Key saying that, and on her face is this clear look of, like, I hate where it's at, and, like, a slight dread just evident on her face.
You know what? If you want to talk about it, I'm sure you'll talk about it. And since our job here is done, and I am tired, I'm going to probably look at this glowing bush and see if there's anything worthwhile.
You just, may or may not regret the glowing bush, but
I'm in a maid dress. Whatever else could I regret?
And just inside step with Styles. How do you feel about tiny 6-inch folk?
That is a first for me. I'm sorry, repeat that.
How do you feel about tiny 6-inch folk?
I mean, that would require them to exist.
And with that, you'll see Key just shrink in size to actual like that and fly in front of your face and just be like, and how about now?
I rescind my previous statement. Wholeheartedly.
Like, this is done in full view of the entire group, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how to react.
Lexus just kind of has that look of like there's a little bit of dumbfoundment, but also just like, you know what? That's valid. We're all a bunch of fucked up people anyway.
Speak for yourself.
Kilara's gonna come up behind Key, who's, I'm supposing you're fluttering around?
Yeah, it's just flying like in like kind of near Silas's face, just like you know, after saying the whole 6-inch folk thing again, and the how about now, while being said size.
Is this like magic or something? Did you cast a spell?
And he just kind of Mora goes back to the normal like sizey voice scener. This is the spell.
Oh, I'm connecting the dots
Wait,
now.
so you're naturally 6 inches tall?
And then just shrinks back to it, flying around Silas. Yes, why do you think I glow? Having a bit of a giggle.
I have no fucking clue. You're like the first of these 6-inch people I've met in my life.
And then her just kind of laughing. Yeah, we usually don't reveal it because kind of shows off the wings. These are worth quite a bit to alchemists and the like. They like to remove them not so kindly. And use them for things. We usually change back to the human form. Keep like this if we're mingling with other folk. Less likely to get discovered and lose part of us and our life.
Wow.
buddy.
Hmm.
Don't worry, you're
Well,
safe
that
with us.
that just confirms that they can grow back, so can't use that outlet for money.
And it's just kind of
Silence!
well,
You.
like
What? I
Silas,
don't know.
Silas saying that he laughs and just goes, well, if you happen to have anything dealing with regeneration abilities and properties, they could, which kind of some of us have been captured and have been stuck like that until we either off ourselves or we break out.
That's awful.
Well, it'd be consensual. Well, I shouldn't be in this line of thinking. I apologize.
And
Just
there's
trying to think of how to get more money outside of fishing up giant freaky sharks with connections to some extra-dimensional plane.
there's a bit of a giggle and just, well, holds up the pack of pixie dust. There's always selling this.
What is it?
And just, sure, looking over to Alexa, going back to like the 6-inch form and just kind of, not sure because I haven't done this in a while, but like kind of flies around enough to where like possible dust effect happens naturally.
Roll me 2d20s.
Let's just do it this way.
Yeah, you kind of go
15
through
and
the
15.
process, and you definitely get it going. And it's spicy enough for next thing you know, Lexa is like shrunk down into the grass, and just looks up like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, no.
He'll just fly down, scooper kind of deal, and just bring it over towards the rest of them. Like, see?
I hold out my
Silas is
hand.
blinking and then a
I-
smile.
And just kind of
Just literally like the Tinkerbell pout and like stomping her foot. That's what you get with Lexa.
Oh.
Okay. Is she in my hand right now?
I guess so.
yeah.
Okay.
You would bring it over to like anyone's outstretched hand for the sake of just dropping her off.
Yeah, I'll hold Lexa for now, and Bill. So I have Bill held up high, and my other hand just kind of like bent elbow, holding Lexa, little tiny Lexa. Don't worry, I'll carry everyone.
Again.
And just, should wear off in a minute or so.
Thank goodness.
And just kind of you can fly in that form too during it. Come on, have some fun! And she just
Wait, what?
swirling upwards and just hee.
Just kind of looks down at like, oh wait, I can wait, and kind of thinking about it for a second. And she's like, it's fine. And she just kind of jumps off the hand. And there's this moment of like the fall, but like halfway down, there's like that buoyancy effect moment. It's like, oh cool, whee! It just kind of goes for a bit, and she's gonna fly over to this direction.
Okay.
And at this point,
I don't know what half of this is going on. It's all alien to me. I do not. I think I'm done. Forget the bush. I just want to go out.
And he just flies into Silas's face like, come on! At least meet some more of my kind. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun.
It's recon.
You had a
Come
panic
on.
attack before we came here.
And just kind of, yes, because worried there's going to be some here that will know me. But the same token, fuck it. It's been a few centuries.
You know what? Fine. Fine. I'm in the line of fuck it. Let's find out what's up with the fucking bush.
He's just going to stay in the tiny pixie form, kind of leading them.
Which I will say, as you come across the area, the first thing you see is another animated shrub.
Mm-hmm.
This one rustles and you see a little sign come up that says Shrubsy to the second power. And underneath it on the pot, you see, come visit the Pixie Village.
Okay.
Like, reading the sign, just, yeah, some of them are definitely going to notice me and know me.
Then why are we doing this? You know
And
what?
just, like, for Keats, just kind of think of it as me getting over, kind of doing the little, like, ta-da form. The fact of this, also, they probably will know more about what the fuck's going on over on the other side.
Oh, so information guy. You could have led with that.
And just kind of, where's the fun in that? Like, full
Which I'll
on,
say,
like,
as
pixie
you-
mischievousness.
Oh, Keith's getting
Hey.
their zone. As you guys walk closer to the bush, you'll notice your size is starting to shrink, and also a little bit of a floating effect. And finally, as you kind of get to full size, you start to see more and more of these pixies just kind of flying around, walking around this tiny little village of toadstools. You see like a little hamster wheel going around, like a Ferris wheel, as a hamster's inside. Just a bunch of other cute little things. As part of me, as I change the music back first. No sad accordion. No sad accordion in the Pixie Village.
Where's the unhinged one?
Hello.
You know, that'll work.
Oh, geez.
As you guys kind of come into this little area, and it's just filled with a bunch of cute little spaces. You see like little restaurant made of like thimbles and like playing cards, toadstool houses. Like I said, there's a Ferris wheel on one end. And eventually you'll see one pixie kind of go like, "I'm to the Pixie Village. Hi there."
I had to tell you, it's too pink. It hurts my eyes.
Don't worry about it. You'll get used to it.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I know. You like the pink hair.
Are we
You hear
gonna
one
do
person in the
stuff
back
like
being
this
like,
for a while?
"Pink's great."
Are we
I
gonna do
just
stuff
want
like
to go
this for a while?
fishing.
But yeah, what do you want to do?
All right, let's
probably-
start prodding around for information.
He's probably looking around just like, not quite like home, but close enough.
Okay, you know that this is kind of like we'll call it the touristy pixie home.
Yeah, hence the not quite home. Close enough.
Like, this is intentionally made to be like pixie life to like the 100,000th degree, like obnoxious levels. But I will
Yeah.
say, for the sake of things, we're gonna go through one at a time, or actually, I'll let you each have a chance to do something. And let's start with Silas, and Silas is already booking it and ready to rock. Silas, what are you wanting to look for by chance?
I'm just looking for anyone, or investigating any sort of like way to find out how the fuck. We were
What
looking
the
for
fuck?
information now, right? Well, not much so what the fuck, because we kind of already figured out what the fuck.
For funsies then, make me an investigation or perception, your choice.
Ooh, I get choices, people. Let's go. We're gonna do a perception check. Hey.
There you go. So I will say, as you're walking through, amongst the pixies, you do see some normal folk in here that also have kind of gotten shrunk down from all the pixie dust concentration. And they're having a good time. You see like a bunch of kids on this little Ferris wheel that has a hamster in the middle that's just telling stories.
As in, like, the hamster is telling stories, or the Ferris
Yes,
wheel?
the hamster is telling stories.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, we're gonna pretend that I don't see that. All right. Fucking hamsters.
Seems to be very interested in sharing things. He tells stories like, "One time, I found a mountain of sunflower seeds at a park. It was so cool, and then I ate them all. I had a tummy ache." And as the kids are laughing, he just keeps telling stories.
There's gotta be someone here who isn't a showman, who can actually tell us something. Oh.
I will say there's another
Well-
pixie sitting beside the Ferris wheel.
Excuse me, good. I'm gonna assume. Do they have a gender?
We'll let this one be a non-binary. They, them.
A good they, them? How are you today?
I'm doing all right. Just having a good time here with Sunflower. I'm Sunflower! Just scuttling along the Ferris wheel. The little hamster wheel.
That's sunflower. Noted. I have a few questions for you.
Go on ahead.
Oh, surprisingly cooperative, and like somebody turns the key.
He's just in the background. What?
Question number 1. Do you know anything weird going on in the Feywilds currently?
Oh yeah, we've been seeing a lot more mushroom people.
Mushroom people? Is that normal or weird?
Kind of weird. Normally they're only around in one area, but they've started to pop up more and more in the other season courts. We've seen them in winter, summer, spring, they're everywhere. Probably even here at the
Cyrus gives a
carnival
blank
if people
look.
are guarding stuff.
He gives a blank look, blinks a couple times, and the courts?
Oh yeah, in the Feywild, there's different areas based on the seasons. They're the courts. So there is a court of summer, court of fall, court of winter, and a court of spring.
Okay.
I will say, as you look at this one that has kind of an earthy, orangey tone, you can tell, like, you could probably take an educated guess saying, like, they're probably from the court of autumn, the court of fall.
Okay, I'm guessing.
So behind Silas and just be like, need me to fill in a few things on that one, or you want to keep asking this one?
I'll probably ask the questions. Next question then. Where do these mushroom people originate from?
We're not supposed to talk about that. It's how we got
Why?
some people in trouble long ago.
Why?
I don't know. I heard some stories about somebody that went go looking for forbidden knowledge, and then next thing you know, yeah, they got in trouble or something.
Oh, I want to piece these pieces together.
By the way, Key, remind me, what season court are you?
She's actually technically autumn as well.
Hold that thought. Nope, they're an idiot.
Looking over, would we possibly know, like, somebody got in trouble? Slowly looking over at Key.
I'm gonna roll insight to see if I can figure this one out.
Do the brain cells fire?
He has made mention that
Oh,
she
it
was part of the
fire real hard.
Get banished.
Yeah.
Silas is just gonna take his hand, put it in his head, rub his eyes and temple, and he's like, "It was you, wasn't it?"
He just kind of looking at him, just dead ass nods with this like straight faced big grin of just yep.
No, not even looking at you. His one finger up to your lips. He's like, "Nope." Mm-mm.
Slowly looking over, just whispering over to Key, like, Kiki, what the fuck did you do?
And just, I'll explain when we're not here.
Yeah, we're leaving.
I will say, as this pixie gives like this nice historical information about forbidden knowledge, you just hear the hamster talking about, one time I ate one of the mushroom people. It made me feel
Whoa.
It made me feel funny.
One time I ate a guy.
Essentially, it was a fun guy. I'm gonna stop.
Yep.
I don't know. It must have been quite the trip afterwards.
Silas is probably grabbing Key, just like we're out. Fuck this.
Well, you could have stayed for longer. There was sandwiches up at the restaurant.
As much as that sounds delectable, I think it's time to go.
Oh, y'all come back later now, you hear?
Probably never.
He's being dragged by Silas. The sandwiches are actually pretty good.
I don't care. We're leaving.
Oh, they're heading out. Lord, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I want to, while everybody's paying attention to other things, what are these houses like? Like, are there people inside of them? What's going on with these
There are people
houses?
inside of them. They're like little things. Like you can tell, like the ones that work for the carnival and such, they kind of have these like their little resting spots.
Mm-hmm.
So you see like one group of pixies like that are just kind of hanging out in bunk beds, probably reading magazines or something.
Okay.
And then like you look like eventually with one of those ones like one of them kind of look and see like when no one's looking they look very chill like casual, and then like you look and they notice that you're looking at them and they put on like the cheesiest smile.
And I look over back at them and say, "You don't have to put on appearances for me. It's fine."
One of them just like, "Oh, thank fuck," and just goes back to reading their magazine.
Do they have anything interesting around their space? Like, are they like off to the side of where they're sitting? They're hiding like a bottle of booze or like anything. Like one of them's got like a smutty magazine or something. Like anything interesting at all.
Hold that thought.
Sure.
Hold that thought. Just hold that thought. Okay. So, I will say, as you kind of pop into this one, you can tell, like, first off, they all have, like, on this icy bluish tip to them. So they look like they're probably from the winter court. Okay. But you see that, like, the one that was sitting on the bed reading a magazine, it is definitely one of those where it's like, we'll just call it, I don't know how to creatively call this. You just see a picture of a Haragon head on it, and a pretty lady.
Okay. Okay.
It's what we call a play Haragon.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a play Haragon.
Playing gun. Play Faye? Faye? No.
Faye
boy?
Faye play.
Yeah.
Don't let it rip.
Let it fly.
Do not pull the beads.
Okay.
This is. We can tell we're getting near the end of the stream, guys, because we're starting to get unhinged.
Yeah, Kilara just goes over to where this person's reading their magazine and is gonna like try and stealth up behind them and just get in there and look at this. I'm sure lewd magazine.
Make me a stealth check.
Here we go. 13?
You try, but literally, it's just that vibe of, again, you don't match anybody else in the room. So you just kind of walk and you sneak up. And first off, you do definitely see the imagery, and it is definitely something that'll make you blush a little bit. But, like, the dude that's reading the magazine just kind of looks up, like, I mean, if you want it, you can have it.
Can I?
Yeah, sure, I got extras under the bed.
I got questions, but
Don't.
only really one. I take the magazine, and I've got my prize. I'm gonna add that.
Faye Play magazine.
Faye Play magazine.
It was at this point that you saw Silas and pulling key, and he's saying, "Nope, nope, nope, we're going."
As I pocket it.
The things I don't expect to discuss on stream. Faye Play magazine.
Yes.
Zelza, are you doing anything before Silas and Key drive by? Be like, we're out of here. Fuck this.
I heard the mention of sandwiches.
Sandwiches are nice.
Hearing the mention of sandwiches, like, I wandered off and, like, went to go find a sandwich place and order us, I guess, drinks and Sammys.
I'll say, to be fair, Lexa was way ahead of you, as she literally found the restaurant first and was sitting there. So, like, you kind of get that vibe, and you're like, I'm gonna get those, and Lexa's already sitting, she's like, seeing the discussion's like, we probably have an extra, like, 3 minutes for Sauce to drag Key out of here. Just pull up a chair.
Oh, you already ordered them.
Mm-hmm.
You already pay?
Yeah, I got it covered.
Thanks, sis. I was gonna get it, but you beat me to it.
Yeah, as literally, like, she kind of holds up her ticket, and you see that's pretty much marked out. And she just was kind of like, I just used them to get the food. It's fine.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Seems like everything here runs on the tickets, so.
I wonder if we could get sweets upstairs.
I mean, maybe.
You think they got candy?
Probably combine both of you get that, like, that little sinister grin, like, we got plans.
I wonder if they got spun sugar. Kind of looking over at the stalls and checking out the sweets.
Oh, you bet your ass they probably got spun sugar.
Just imagine they're like, because they're Fae, it's like giant sized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get
But
some
I'll
for the
say
party
with
for that.
that. Yeah, I'll say with that though, you guys are coming able to get some food to go. As you all walk out of the Pixie Village and arrive back at the entrance of that whole space. And as you leave, you are reverted back to your normal size.
Oh, thank God.
Carrying
I
a
guess
whole
picture-
plates of food, just wait.
No,
Yeah.
not the map star.
He probably still staying in the pixie form and just kind of. Like I can just picture like as we're going away, it's going from Silas holding Key's hand to Key in Silas's hand.
Yeah.
Oi, Mr. Grumpy Britches.
You might be muted.
God damn it!
Yes, he was.
Yeah, what?
Just shoving both, probably the sandwich drink and just this big ass thing of cotton candy into his hands. Eat! You're hangry.
No, I'm not hangry. I'm concerned and very scared that we're leaving.
I will say, as you guys are working your way back to the entrance, everybody make me a perception check.
Okay.
I'm just counting down on mine as it's been handed out to each person. Go! There you
know.
go.
I can just picture like Bella going to hand Keys. It's like, how well does this work? Watch this. And just as it's being handed, it's shrinking down to her size.
Oh, that's cool. Eat up.
Silas and Belza, you hear a commotion coming from a little back circle of carriages.
Oh,
You
eat
see, I was right.
fast. I'll just hound down and just time to go.
It's time to go.
Going towards probably the commotion.
It's up to you
Bella,
guys.
Please. Please, don't go.
Please have mercy.
I follow them wherever they go.
Oh boy!
Come on, not you two.
By the way, am I still holding Bill? Hey,
Bill
Bill.
hasn't left. Yeah, Bill is still on your hand.
Okay, I'm just looking really silly with my hand held high and a goop stuck over my hand like a boxing glove. Is it still vibrating?
It is still vibrating.
Okay.
Meanwhile, with like Silas having this like, come on, not you two, Key flying in, like pretty much into Silas's face, and just come on. It's probably dealing with what we're here for, and just kind of
I'm
looking
just
over towards
going
it.
to stand in the back then.
And
Come on,
Key looking,
Swellsport.
back over towards it, just flies over to Kilara and just plops into Kilara's hair. Haven't done this in a while.
Well,
I don't
with
like that
it
music.
sounds like we're all heading that way. And as you go, you'll see a couple of signs that point to the directions, and it's heading towards the employee area.
Okay.
Which you arrive to see a circle of carriages and 2 employees, a clown that looks to be like a human with sad face paint, and a bugbear with a pumpkin on his head, as they seem to be dealing with 3 mushroom people.
Ooh.
2 of them with blades for arms, and one that just looks like a hulking, massive thing with what looks to be like a club that's made out of its own body.
Okay. Cool.
I'm assuming that this is the issue that we discussed prior with the Pixie. That's what you're called, yes?
You just kind of you hear from Kilara's hair, just yep.
And
I knew
with
we should have
that,
just left.
roll me initiative.
Click your token.
Don't forget to click. Damn it! Hold on.
Did we
Lamau.
still have the old ones from God knows when?
Yes, we did, son of a bitch.
Oh, mine are fresh. We're good.
Yeah. I'm adding in Silas's because it got missed. Silas got
What do you mean it
Our
got missed?
initiatives are terrible.
No, in other words, I had to delete it because I cleared everything out. Cute.
Hi,
And
Silas.
I gotta agree with Psycho in the chat. Time to shine. Bill Boxing Glove.
Lexa gets a... Okay,
Beat.
damn, go Lexa.
Does this count as beating another motherfucker with, or beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker if I'm
Yes.
using Bill?
Technically,
sure.
yeah.
And for the sake of things, we'll add 2 more things to the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
The staff. What did the staff get? Better than I expected. And I need an initiative, bitch. So, copy. Paste. Hello, initiative, bitch. The initiative, bitch, is slow. Merry Christmas.
Okay, it could have been a lot worse.
No, honestly, it's fine.
The
Boop,
only high roll is Lexa.
which is kind of funny. Let's see, what will Lexa do? Honestly, I think Lexa's just gonna keep it simple. As she's probably gonna pull out a bag, not the pixie bag, and chuck it in the air and have all 3 of those little buggers make a dex save. And boop boop boop. God damn.
Ow.
Just confirming one thing. Pardon me for a second.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, 2 fails and a success. So as the powder goes, they glow purple. Or 2 of them glow purple. And 1 succeeded. So the purple ones, you have advantage. And last but not least, Lexa is going to kind of, you know, give an encouragement. It's like, all right, get to work. Let's get this over with. Sasha says you want to go home, right?
Let's do our best.
Don't you patronize me?
As she is giving Mantle of Inspiration. So you all get 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
And you can go ahead and move, you can go ahead and move your movement speed as a reaction if you'd like.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be doing that.
You're free to move out the cabin. I'll let you do that while the enemies handle their stuff. Which, for the sake of things,
That's not
the human is going to like run to this particular carriage. The bugbear,
28, 25, 30.
seeing what's going on, is going to try to take advantage and try to smack the shit out of this one. And is going to just confirming my numbers here. And is actually going to hit for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And with that, that's all they're going to do. Laura, you're next on my docket. What would you like to do?
I'm going to look at this guy. So these guys definitely look like they're going to fight us. Just checking to make sure. Okay.
They do.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to walk up to this big guy and say, "Here, can you hold something for me?" And I'm going to aim Bill at him.
So I need you to do me one thing first. Make me an unarmed attack roll. Or actually, worst case, just make me a basic, like whatever your weapon of choice is, make me an attack roll with that. And we'll say that you're using Bill.
15.
And that is, I don't know why I'm looking here when I put all this in earlier. And don't forget, you have advantage on this one because it is fairy fired. So your 26 definitely hits. And here's what I want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, as you do this,
Uh-huh.
an explosion reverberates from the from Bill, as a point-blank shatter is happening on this little mushroom man. And you see like a whole indentation happen in it as it takes... Damn, that was a shitty roll. 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's okay.
It
But
happens.
it's definitely as soon as you punch it, you feel the recharge happen again, and it's ready to do another punch.
Okay. So that would have been melee, yeah?
That is a melee.
Okay, so I probably would have had to step closer.
Yeah, you have to get up in there.
Okay. That was my action. So I guess Bill's still stuck on my hand, yeah?
Yes.
All right, that means I can't use the boomerang, but I can pull out a net, and I will grab the net with my left hand, ready to do something else, and that's where I'll end my turn.
Silas.
I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on the big boy.
Of course.
Giving him detriments to Wisdom, and then I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers.
Very nice.
Fuck.
Let's see. Wisdom save. Ooh. Oh, they failed.
Yay! I get to roll 46 worth of damage on them. So 46. Nice.
Very healthy.
And then they have to flee. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, so 5 psychic damage, must immediately use his reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you. And it prompts attacks of opportunity.
It does?
Used reactions already.
It doesn't say it doesn't.
If memory serves, this is one of those where it's technically a forced escape. And because it's a forced escape, it does not. But, good point. In fact, you know what? I'm feeling chaotic generous. Hold on 1 second.
Chaotic generous.
Go on ahead.
I will attempt to net it.
Net it!
I can't. I used my reaction to move.
That is another good point. If you did
20.
use your use the mantle
yeah.
expression move, your
Oh,
reaction
I
is
did.
burnt.
I did.
But Kilara also technically took their turn, so wouldn't that replenish it?
Yes.
Because that happened before Kilara's turn.
There you go.
Perfect, yeah. Okay. Then a net. 22 to hit.
Oh, definitely hits.
All right. A creature can use this action. Hit by a net is restrained until it is freed. On its turn, it can use its action to attempt to escape.
Sounds good.
So it didn't even move.
Nope. It got stuck.
It moved like about here, just outside the range.
Yeah, in fact, we'll say bam. With that though, Belza. Belza.
It is time to maul, and it is time to rage.
And it's restrained.
It is. So you sadly, I can't give you double advantage, but
I'll
yeah,
take the advantage anyway.
take it.
Not much better, but
Cool.
it's something.
It's still a hit.
Bingo, bango, bonko.
Bonk.
Bingo, bango, bonko.
15.
Yeah, it's definitely on its last legs. You kind of see the body starting to fall apart.
Just gonna move in a little closer. Key, what you doing?
Yeah. What's up, Key? It's your turn.
You know what? Big guy's the main issue. Reduce flame shenanigans.
All right. Give me that
This
roll.
is a Fairy fired, so with advantage.
Yep. Oh, definitely hits. Give me the damage.
And blip. Ooh, spicy produce flame.
Very nice. As you kind of see this get on fire as it's on its last legs. And anything else, Key?
That'll be it.
It is now their turn.
No, it's still not dead. Uh-oh.
I will say, it just barely survived. And I'm just checking to see what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna keep it simple. It's kind of in a last-ditch effort of, desperateness and trying to get this done.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a swing at Belza.
What I'm here for.
Wait, isn't it restrained?
Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. So I was gonna make a strength check first to try to break out.
It's just DC 10.
It's gonna succeed
Mm-hmm.
as it breaks out. And just
But-
confirming one thing, is that taking its whole turn?
Let me.
That takes its action, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's action.
Perfect. Then in that case, the only other thing that's gonna happen is you see this thing break out, but like it's used kind of most of its energy as it's on its last legs. You see one of these little things scuttle behind you, Belza,
That's fair.
and it's going to attempt a Shankmagank.
I would rather it's me than somebody
Uh,
else.
And that is enough where it's double checking one thing. It will hit. And this thing seems to be a little sneaky about this stuff. As you kind of see it go for your legs and gets a very nasty slash in. As you take 10 points of slashing damage. Actually, math is hard. 13 points.
13 points then have.
So yeah, half it to 6.
Ow. My
But I'll
10 HP
say-
and 1 HP.
I know, poor baby.
I've been mildly inconvenienced.
Mildly inconvenienced. And what about this one? Yeah, you got smacked up. All it did is gonna smack back. And whoop. And we'll hit for 14 points and KOs this lovely little bugbear. And then it's gonna actually
Rip Bozo.
use another action to scuttle over, thinking strength and numbers. Or actually, no. It's gonna stay there. And that's it. Lexa, in the meantime... I like this idea. Oh wait, actually. No, it's actually a good way to use this. You're gonna see her kind of start walking over in kind of a concern about what happened over with the bugbear. And start talking to the dust cat, or this, little mushroom person. And you can tell she's trying to cast a spell. But as that happens, all it does is it gets its attention, and it just turns the look as the blades look like they're ready to go.
Uh-oh.
It is immune to charm.
Interesting.
One successful death save. The other dude, kind of seeing what's going on, he's just kind of holding his hands to the door. And there's probably a knocking, like, what's going on out there? Nothing, sir, just stay inside. Kilara.
Kilara is going to try to finish this guy off. I'm going to just, like, move up a little bit, and my movement is really just me vaulting off for a Superman punch. And I call out my attack. And I yell out, Super Bill attack! And I attempt a big ol' punch, and I have advantage, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's... I don't have it inputted in my unarmed strikes, but...
Again, you can just use your boomerang if you want. It's fine.
Okay, well, I'll flavor it. That's a 23 to hit. and I want to. I know it's only 1 plus your strength modifier, but I want to pump a sharpened attack into this using a superiority die to add a D8.
Okay. Well, I will say as you kind of do this, another explosion happens, and this time it's a little spicier thanks to that sharpened attack. And you see a hole get blasted through its chest.
Beautiful.
As it falls to the ground dead.
You don't mess with my friends, otherwise you get the bill.
You just kind of see the serious look on Bill's face, like, yeah.
Yeah. And can I use the rest of my movement? I moved 10 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't think I'll be able to flank from here. But if Belza moves, we can flank. I know we don't use flanking rules, but just for flavor.
Yeah, I got you.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's the rest of my movement. Just to get into combat with it.
Okay. Silas, 1 down, 2 to go.
So I was like, okay, big boy down. We're gonna recast Hex on this baddie.
You got it. Hex has been cast.
Alright, and next we're going to get my spells in order. We're going to oh, what the fuck is happening here? Whatever. Oh, what? No, god damn it.
Computer dirt.
Somehow everything closed.
Oh no.
No!
Damn it!
Silas is having technical difficulties.
Shit up.
You want me to go ahead while...
Hold up.
We can
I'm
do that if
restoring
you want.
everything. I got it all.
Okay.
That should fix it. Okay. Whatever. You'll be fine. I'll need someone to roll me a d20 plus 7 at advantage because of the fairy fire on that guy as I cast Eldritch Blast.
I'm on it. And I'll go ahead and tell you both of those attacks, or sorry, with advantage, I will definitely hit.
Yay! What the fuck? Oh boy, everything is trying to figure its shit out. That's great. Oh boy! I
Would
need
you
a
like me to
d10
roll
plus
a
5.
D10? I got you.
D10 plus 5.
Bam. 12 points of force damage.
And then a d6 of necrotic.
On it. And I'll actually say, as you go through that blast, like, the necrotic seems to do no effect to this thing.
Oh, that's not good. Well, this thing has issues with strength checks, so fuck it.
Noted. With that...
So I was gonna be like, God damn it, stupid mushrooms!
I will say... Yeah. As this happens, though, and those blasts go through, this mushroom is going to use its reaction.
Oh.
As it's going to go ahead and just move over to Lexa and make an attack.
Ooh.
And hit clean for 5 points of piercing damage.
Run to here.
And that's it for that one. Belza.
Kind of look over. You got this one? Looking
I got in.
And I will take the opportunity attack. Because
Okay.
my sister is in danger, and I'm just going to go in for a swing and, if allowed for the bonus action, a shove.
We can make that happen, but first, remind me your armor class.
17.
It misses.
And because it has fairy fire,
So make me your attacks. Yep. You know
it
what to
is
do.
fucked with the wrong sister.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh man, damage.
Smash.
You know how you said you wanted to do a shove?
Yeah.
You do a shove without even having to do it, so it just gets blasted into the stall. And dies.
Hell yeah.
And right on cue, we made it almost through the whole stream as OBS crashed.
No!
Oh, no. A natural 20
really?
did it.
God fucking damn it.
Oops.
I know!
I just imagine it just
Fine.
went into the camera
Just
like,
as we
oops!
get
Shit!
I'm rebooting. I'm rebooting now. Thankfully, it's going pretty fast.
It's fine. This is fine.
And guess what? We're already back. We're already back. Surprise, motherfucker. All you guys missed when my stream said fuck you is that Belza scored a critical hit and smashed one of these mushroom people into his trash, into his stall, as it is literally just gush. It's just goo. And yes, the Mat 20 broke the stream.
25, 30, and getting back into fucking melee. Just love you, sis. Running back into the fucking melee.
Hey man, hey, you broke the camera.
Sorry.
Okay, so I need to get a little bit closer for this one. Well, not really, but it's just, you know, little pink speck of glowing light flying towards. And we will put right, yeah, behind Belza and Kilara for bonus action, a healing spirit.
Oh, nice.
Where are you placing it?
Behind you and Belza, in that like little corner spot between the two of you.
You can pull that
Okay.
out. You have a
Yeah,
thing for
I'm
this.
just trying to.
I'm already
I
on
know.
it.
I was marking it on the sheet for the spellcast bit.
Oh, they should have a really fancy one, actually.
Oh, I just pulled the one that was in the
Yeah, the one that
in our stuff.
Luna made.
Check it. It's even got the range, I think.
Excellent. In the case, beyond another one.
Yeah.
2d8 bludgeoning damage on Twitch servers. I know.
Oops.
Brandic, that's so true.
I'm sorry, I did 25 damage to the Twitch servers and killed them for a moment.
It's okay
Yeah.
though. We're back in swing. But with that, it
Oh,
is
good.
now.
That's a bonus action for normal action.
Yep.
Just try and shrewd. Flick it with fire.
Make it so.
Kill fire.
That'll definitely hit.
Very clean. Give me the damage.
Roasty toasty mushroom.
Roasty toasty
Very
mushroom.
healthy. And with that, it is now its turn. And for the sake of things, did it see you murder its kin? I'd say it did. As it's gonna turn and just try to give you a shank, Belza.
That's fair.
And it succeeds as you get shanked for 5 points of piercing damage.
Ow, my pride. That'd be like 3.
And then it's going to use a cunning action and disengage.
Ooh.
As it's gonna scuttle over to the scared human clown that's guarding a door. As literally just here, no, 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 no. And what about Lexa? Honestly, she's probably gonna prioritize the one person that is not doing so hot. And she's going to come over here and cast Healing Word to get this guy back up and going. As they'll heal. She's gonna use a second level slot and they'll heal 11 points.
Oh.
And kind of sit back up being like, what happened? Mushrooms. I hate the mushrooms. And actually, as that happens, as a bonus action, just for funsies, she'll turn to she'll like shout, like, yeah, mushrooms suck. They need to just be broiled in a pot somewhere. The mushroom fails and takes 3 points of psychic damage.
Yay!
And disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah. But with that, moving on. They're
And so
not going to do anything.
Bugbear
Actually, this one isn't going to do anything. The clown, though.
That for the
Yeah.
bugbear.
Oh, beautiful.
He's within the range of it.
In that case, yeah, happily. The clown, in panic, is going to try to smack it with its pipe. And fails, the pipe breaks.
Oh, no.
buddy.
As he starts to hyperventilate. Kilara!
Kilara is going to run up on this fool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to just, from the side, I'm going to try to do that thing like Johnny Knoxville or whoever it was when it's like, oh, look at this hand over here, and throw up my left hand, and then come from the other side with that fucking bill glove.
The bill glove.
Bam! Catch him off guard.
Sorry, I thought about it, all I thought of, I'm Killer, and this is Jackass.
Basically.
Essentially, and if Killer has taken any damage, because you did start inside that heal thing.
15 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
Okay.
And they failed their save. So they are getting blasted with 17 points of thunder damage. And you just see, like, the head is blown off, and it's just kind of wobbling, standing upright.
Still alive?
Still alive, but it looks terrible.
Now I'm technically dual wielding because I have a net. Can I use my other attack to throw this this net over them?
Sure.
I think it's your bonus action, right?
Yeah, I'll roll with it.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to. Probably not. 13.
No. Actually, wait. Let me make sure. No, you actually do.
Yoink.
Okay. Because I'm not throwing it. I'm just kind of trying to put it over top of them so I don't get the plus.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Okay. Well, now they are restrained by my tiny net.
The tiny net.
You ain't going nowhere.
Silas, can you please finish this mushroom?
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. I'm going to level my cast and focus and take a shot. This time I get to roll.
What's advantage?
Yes.
Yeah!
Oh, definitely.
Bridge fish.
But that damn sucks.
Well, guess what, though? It's still enough as you kind of get another clean blast out, and you see it almost sprays as the thing just gets filled with holes and just falls over and is dead.
Was that, by the way, with advantage?
That was
No.
not.
Ah.
You had advantage because of the restrained, because of the net.
I could just fish crit. Why not?
Fish crit,
Got
why
nothing better
not?
to do.
Over.
I'm going to fishing, but I didn't catch anything this time except this thing caught some hands.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Fun flavor's sake, because the thing's still up, and Belzo's, was technically the next thing. Let's see how much it would have healed.
yeah.
Not a whole lot.
Ow.
But as things settle down, the bugbear kind of picks up everything. The clown in the back just opens up as you see two people inside. One looks like a portly man, and the other is like a jester.
Mm-hmm.
And just, Mr. Witch, Mr. Light, you're supposed to be at your final rehearsal for the finale this evening. And I was like, yeah, we were supposed to leave 5 minutes ago, but you wouldn't let us leave. Oh, we were a little occupied. Sorry. And they kind of peek outside and they see these things like, the stupid dust caps are back again. I hate those hyphens.
Guess what?
The little
background.
spindly ones are known as dust caps. Meanwhile,
Okay.
altogether, they're known as hyphens. They're mushroom people.
Okay, now what's the big one?
Just kind of laughs like, they're a brute.
Cool. Should we be concerned?
I mean, for the sake of the carnival, looks over to the bugbear. Has there been any more sightings of these around tonight? No, sir. Very good. You're fine for the evening, dears.
You sure you don't want security for the night?
You'll see the portly one kind of look at a pocket watch. Gives a sigh and is like, the carnival's almost over for the evening, so we should be fine. If you want to stay for the finale, though, we'll happily take the extra eyes and ears.
Whatever these folk... I would like to go home.
You looking over at him? Come on! Stay around for the finale, then we can go? Like, she's flying in his face with these big puppy dog eyes, like, come on!
We still got food to eat.
Fine.
We got sweets to eat, food, drinks, come on.
I will say, even as this happens, the portly one just kind of pulls out a small little bag and just fishes through and is like, yeah, I know what you want, I get it. And this kind of comes over to you, Silas, and he'll hand you 100 gold pieces.
Oh,
That's not what I wanted, but happily appreciated.
Look, I see it. I know a man of business when I see it.
No, I wouldn't say I'm a total man of business. I'm only just starting.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, we get it. Now come have some fun with an easy job for the night.
Alright, fine. He's already paying us, might as well.
I come walking over, dragging a mushroom man in my net, like, hey, do we get a cut of that?
Come on, you're not gonna eat it, are you?
No, I just, like you said.
They do taste pretty good when cooked.
well,
Which I will say, as you're dragging one of those things over, Bill actually finally slides off your hand, Kilara, and crawls over the dust cap one, the little spin one you had in the net.
Yeah.
As he crawls over, it disappears.
okay, fair play.
Crawls over to another one, disappears.
Hey, it's like our Roomba.
Scuttles over to the giant brute, and just kind of like melts into a giant like rug almost, and then just like collapses back into its ball form and it's gone.
Meanwhile, we keep looking at Silas. You want to get that flask ready.
Silas
And at
has
this
already had
point,
it out, like...
I was gonna say, you'll see them kind of scuttle over with that last bit, and just kind of like give like the grabby hands like they want uppies.
Aww.
He scoops them up in the flask.
And they'll go in this time happily.
Finally. Corks it. This thing. I am so tired of these heels. Can we go?
Come on, let's go see the finale.
As
He's
you'll
just
spend
chuckling.
your...
21
As you'll
minutes.
spend... As that's all it really is. You go back to the center of the carnival to be greeted with a big top that's been made during the evening, as it's a final show of fun performances, all the employees and such coming together for a good finale. As the two people that you met at the carriage are the owners of the Witchlight Carnival. One is Mr. Witch and one is Mr. Light. And they crown one of the guests of the carnival the Lord of the Carnival. And it's very cute as they get a little crown and a button, and it's a good time.
It should have been me!
But as the evening concludes, they thank you for your time, and you're able to comfortably make your way back to the den. As you can already see, the tender is refining a key to your next destination.
I can just picture like he's in pixie form and like Silas's hair, just kind of watching the finale, just humming a tune.
Okay.
Yeah, if only Silas was enjoying it. He's just kind of staring off in the distance, kind of in his own head right now.
Fair enough.
Sit on one side of him and kind of lean shoulder to him. Hey.
What?
Take a load off.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whatever you saw in that room of mirrors shook you. Shook Sis too, so. And she'll uncork the bottle of booze. Share a drink with me.
As it starts to play music.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, share a drink. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but...
Maybe later. As he takes the booze and takes a swig.
You take your time.
It's basically just wine. But the big thing you'll notice is that the music doesn't stop as you take a swig. It just kind of keeps going. As you take turns passing the bottle around, settling in for the night. And as you guys finally drift off to sleep and the last drop's gone, so does the music as you sleep.
Yay.
And that is where we'll conclude tonight's session.
Woohoo!
I can just picture like we're all passed out in like the actual bar section.
We
Yeah.
all just decided, fuck the rooms, just...
Pulled our blankets out, made a blanket fort over this like top right corner or something, over that big booth or whatever, and then just went like, nah, we're just gonna snooze.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's anyone else showing up at this damn bar.
Don't say that. One day I might surprise you. Anyway,
With
with that though, before we close stream tonight, I do want to give some thank yous. Thank you to Brandick for the fun post as we had our glitch from the critical hit. Thank you, Epic Psycho, for being our honorary amazing person for using points to kind of keep things interesting. And thank everybody that's popped in to watch, and those that especially that stuck around when we had the critical crash.
Oops.
But with that, hey, it's fine. It was all in good fun. It was honestly a real fun timed moment.
Oh, you guys, I
Um,
critted my stream. Oh no.
You critted
Oh,
the
no.
stream.
Oh
You
no.
credited the camera, man. Go be a camera.
Okay, we got a
With
new one.
that, though, lovelies, we will be back on Thursday for just our casual chill stream time. Words are fun. Thank you guys for sticking around to watch. It's been a pleasure and a delight. And we look forward to seeing you next time at the table.
Be good.
Until
do
then,
good.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And lots of love.
Bye.
So long.